Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us once again this week. First things first, this is actually a recording in preparation for some stuffs.
Life stuff.
Yeah, life stuff. So, unfortunately, we will not be able to interact with you in chat.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
We'll miss your puns.
I mean, we might be in chat, but we'll only be in chat.
Yes, that.
Some of us will.
I hope the future treats you well.
Yes. What's it like in the future? I hear it's a lovely place.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Really?
No, that's just a lie. Anyways. If you recall, last session we had just arrived at the Solain and the Lunain and separated into two groups with Sylvyre and Maltor going towards the Solain to be Lance's guests, and then Aeseora and Reefus went to the Lunain to be Eclipse's guests.
Yep.
Yep. And nothing else happened. That's it.
That
That
was
was the session.
It was
No
pretty straightforward.
shenanigans.
Nothing. Yeah, no
On to
shenanigans.
Lucky 13.
Yeah. And then Maltor and Sylvyre had some fun at a bar, or tavern, rather.
What's that like?
Yeah, what's fun
I've
like?
forgotten.
And Reefus decided to sneak away from the Lunain, disguise himself as Maltor, which is short Maltor for those of you who are not in the know. And then proceeded to get caught at the same bar.
Momentarily.
By Maltor,
By Maltor.
who threw a piece
20.
of fruit through his fake head.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
he
was
went
disturbed.
all wobbly.
Yeah. So Reefus, right before we ended session, Reefus stole some
One bottle of booze.
one bottle of booze, and the
Robot.
belt of the
And some fruit.
and
several
some fruit,
pieces of dried fruit.
several pieces
Yeah.
of dry fruit, and the belt of the bartender,
Yes.
who is the only one who gets a belt because he's special.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh boy. And I know none of what's going on.
Yes, Aeseora knows
At all.
nada.
Um,
Sylvyre is drunk as fuck.
yes,
So were you
Silver's
conscious?
traced.
That's
In a way,
Vaguely.
vaguely being carried off by someone else while having been shrunken down.
Mm-hmm.
You did that yourself,
Yeah,
having been.
shrunken down.
No
Self-shrunk.
one gives a shit about your car. I'm trying to talk.
That's a mood.
Lunain's going crazy.
The one cool guy in Lunain was that guy, and then they never accepted cool again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. I asked Jacob this before the session, and I'm not quite piecing this shit together. Did you tell me to stay put?
I did it first, and then you were kind of hemming and hawing about it, and I asked, if I remember correctly, I asked if you want, like, are you willing to get into trouble? And you said, like, always, like, come with me.
And,
And
then
And then
you changed and left.
And then
And I just said, I'll be right back.
yeah. So Aeseora literally has no clue what is going on.
Yeah, like I don't know. Would I have got this was literally 2 days ago. I didn't get the impression from the way you said it that you would be back immediately.
I also
He's not
didn't get
very
that
clear
impression.
sometimes.
Okay.
So if you wanna
then
just
I
play out what
probably would
Aeseora
have
does.
left. I would not have stayed in that main section unless told directly.
Mm-hmm.
So, whenever someone comes back, I will probably be in the library. But nobody will know that. And I guess I still have the mental connection with Reefus for an hour, but he doesn't seem to know that he can use it.
Nope. I think it's one way only. Whereas I think I have to respond. I don't have it. I actually have it written down.
Oh,
that
you
I
think it's like a message?
Yeah. I think you have to talk to me first.
Just wanted to clarify that before continuations happened, but that'll be interesting. Okay.
Woohoo!
Cool.
Cool. Okay, so once again, Reefus, you have stolen the booze, the dried fruit, and the belt.
The three genders.
The three genders. After having been threatened with an axe to get out.
Yep. So I had
And then there's Maltor, just like bewildered.
Completely.
so
And in the distance,
Caught like a third of that.
Yeah, you-
Yeah,
I
it's
cut out
kind
which
of.
made it even better.
That was.
I mean, hey, it fits. Just every other word, whatever. Screams of joy.
I had taken Expeditious Retreat, so I had gotten the booze, and on the way back, gotten the fruit and the belt, and I still had 40 feet left over, which
Yeah,
is
so
like,
you bolted.
am I out of there and turning the corner?
No, you'd be probably right around Maltor, assuming you go straight line.
Dang.
This is a big
Um,
fucking place.
Oh yeah.
These
Okay,
are
so-
bigger people.
It's true. Everybody's bigger people.
When like the second smallest race there is a hobgoblin.
So how far am I from the door?
Probably like 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. So I'm kind of deferring to you on how this mechanically is going to work, because with Expeditious Retreat, I can just dash every bonus action for like, I think 10 minutes.
I think that's
So
right.
that gives you what, 3 times speed if you do nothing else?
Just double. Just move my full speed and then, I guess I
As
could,
your
yeah.
full action, you could also
Yeah.
move, so you'd have 90.
Snap, I didn't think about that. Okay. Yeah, so technically I could have 90 feet on the next turn, so to speak.
It is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Good shit.
So
I
someone
decided
just
to
got to
look it
bop them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bop 'em.
I'm just hoping they're still figuring out what's going on, because I still technically look like Smalltor. I just kind of look like Reefus for a half second.
Hmm.
Yes.
But there was Lunain garb revealed,
Yes.
which is the issue.
Just
but
for a
how-
moment there.
I think, well, Sylvyre was like passing out shots and going 1-for-1 with people. Everybody in there is pretty fucked up.
The bartender's the one who knows.
The bartender is the one who noticed. But the bartender has to tend bar?
I feel like it's also kind of if you're at a pub with a sports team and then somebody just walks in with the other jersey. It's like,
Okay.
Yeah, but his was brief. It wasn't
You're
like
right.
it wasn't.
I've
consistent.
got it under like my pullover, because I started in there and realized, oh, we're full Eagles fans. Oh no. So I just like take like a green hoodie and throw it over, my even in a joke, I'll never be a Cowboys fan. So
That's what the
like-
fuck I thought.
yeah, just over my other NFC East team, and just walking like, yes, hello, friends. But then, yeah, he saw under the collar.
Eagles, please sponsor us.
Please? I went to your parade.
Nah, go Bills.
all right.
I also accept the Bills. Go Niners.
Sports ball.
All right.
I will also say that I was rushing forward when I saw the axe being put on the
That's right.
on the counter.
So
However, that
I would say you would be able to intersect Reefus in like end of initial dash.
I would try to do that. Yeah.
Okay. How are you just trying to like grapple? You trying to?
Oh yeah, just grapple, basically almost clothesline.
Okay. Well, you can contest
Contested.
athletics.
Strength v strength. Let's go,
I
friends.
think
Oh,
Maltor
boy.
is the strongest one.
I think so. What, with a 10?
So it would be athletics, or could I do acrobatics?
Say in this instance, athletics. Under
Okay.
normal
Also-
circumstances, I would probably let you do acrobatics.
Allow me to shoot myself in the foot. I am fairly, I'm halfway drunk.
5.5 out of 10 drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Any
It's true.
anything else on that?
Nah.
Okay. That is athletics. Oh god, 7.
Woo!
Jigga-
3.
Oh my god! Strength,
It's a
everybody!
struggle.
Plus 0 makes 3.
No, you're up to +0.
Yeah,
So
I
a,
took
ve-
the
a
proficiency
very
in it.
Proficiency
sloppy grab, but I
that's it.
We both just kind of fall.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Maltor just falls on top of you.
But
Maltor
I don't
falls
take
on
any
top of
damage,
Small.
so I'm still Smalltor.
It's true,
That is true.
but they're through the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
So you're wobbly Smalltor.
Yep.
Just.
Something is wrong.
So, if that was technically the end of that turn order, it's now the beginning of it?
Yeah.
Do we have to roll initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative for this.
Okay, I was about-
Are you rolling?
Go ahead, Silver.
Oh,
Good luck. You
fuck.
probably get disadvantage.
Yeah.
God.
No,
was gonna
Silver.
say.
Just... you can.
It's
you
a
can...
14.
Oh,
Well, not a 14. It's a 14 on the die, so it's a 17 no matter what.
all right.
19.
Dead last. Okay, 8.
You rolled a 3.
I rolled.
You rolled a
I
2.
rolled 2. I have a +6.
Yeah.
Cool. Rogues.
Okay. Reefus, you are being grappled.
I'm being grappled, huh?
Being grappled.
Grappled. I am trying to go for the bag.
If it makes you feel better, the bartender got a 1.
The bag with my alcohol?
Yes.
That's ours.
So I have to. I guess I have to use my action to try to break free of the grapple, right?
So it's athletics versus strength.
I'm gonna have to, yeah.
I
There's
was not
other things
expecting to get into a bar brawl, let me tell you.
with me of all people.
Yes.
All right, so it's just my strength against his athletics, or vice versa.
Vice versa.
Okay, my athletics. Okay, we're gonna try. That's a 17.
I rolled.
Yep.
6. You're good.
All right, and then dash action, full movement, bonus action dash is another 60 feet. I assume. Does he get like a technical attack of opportunity?
You
Or-
could.
Wait, does Expeditious Retreat
I-
stop
It
that, or is
does
that a
not.
different
It
thing?
just gives you a bonus action.
Yeah,
dash.
Zephyr Strike.
Can I try to grab the bag?
Yeah. You can roll sleight of
As an
hand.
attack of...
Is that slight? It's pretty obtuse use of hand.
Oh, obtuse use of hand.
Awful
That is
band.
23.
Can I roll
I will-
anything against that?
I will let you. First of all, perception to see if you notice the hand reach.
You're sprinting
Oh.
out of there.
Have we lost the Jacob?
I
Oh,
believe
no.
we have lost the
Oh, no.
terrified.
Am I back?
Kind of.
You're
There you go.
Oh,
Okay, there you are.
There you go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay,
Okay.
we're here. We're here.
All right,
Everybody's
so
good.
did you hear what to
froze
roll?
Terrified like this.
So it's perception to see
Um,
if you notice the grab first.
It was in my hands. Okay. No, but I am sprinting. 23. No. 21.
Ugh,
23.
Damn.
So you would not notice it.
the 23 would have.
The 23 would have.
I can't roll a 23. So
Oh.
So close.
So in this
Okay.
instance,
well, okay, so
in this instance, Maltor, you reach out and just barely grab the bag, yoinking it from Reefus's hand. And in the stir of the moment, so far, Reefus has yet to notice. I mean,
So-
Maltor has yet to notice.
I'll
And it's bolting out the window.
can I say I notice after the full movement?
Yeah.
Or at least okay.
Because of the difference in weight.
Yeah, like or like that's the reason I'm here too. So it's like crap. Like it's like going to your car and realizing you don't have your keys.
Mm-hmm. I've done
Um
that too many times.
He's well done.
oh man, there's this okay. I will. Of course, I gave my rod of angling to Flower.
We do have to do research on Flower when we have a less hectic moment, just as a reminder.
Yeah, whenever that happens.
I don't know. I feel there's probably libraries in the Moon Place.
Yes,
There
that's
is.
where I am.
I will.
In the library while all this is happening.
I will. Oh gosh, I'm torn here. Screw it. Let's go with what's funnier. Can I use a grappling hook to try to get it back?
With disadvantage, sure.
Wouldn't that hurt someone?
Roll,
Yeah,
roll
well-
an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, that might hurt somebody though. You're right. I'll just use the bonus action to dash my movement all the way back.
You did your full movement.
Yeah, I did my full movement and then bonus action dash to go back.
No.
Give the bonus
Concentration
action.
Thingamajig.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right? Because I used
Oh,
my
wait,
action
no,
to.
You
broke
did. You
the
said you did your
grapple.
full movement to get out. Your action. To...
Oh, I meant my movement action. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. All right. In that case, then. No, you're right. We'll just say I'm 60 feet away, and that's all in my turn.
Okay. Silver.
Now Maltor just has a bag.
Drunken
with...
Silver.
Yeah. Just,
Drunken Silver is going to kind of contort to, instead of being, I'm guessing, bridle carried, go to the over-the-shoulder carry, just so he can look back and yell, "Kick his ass, Maltor! Bardic Inspiration, go!"
which one?
Oh, that's
taller
good. Oh,
I mean, I could do 50.
Roll.
I mean,
roll
yeah.
Perception to see if you can tell the difference
so
at
smart,
disadvantage.
Francesca.
At disadvantage, that makes it a 6.
So you roll
You can't-
percentile.
Yeah,
Roll
I
to
have-
see which one.
yeah. Roll to see
I
which
have-
one. Maltor's even. Smalltor's odd.
I have a D2 for just such an occasion.
Whoa.
You mean
Oh,
a coin.
beautiful.
Also.
No, it
No,
is
D2?
a. Come on, where is it? Ah, there we go. It is a carefully crafted D2.
Nice.
Okay.
Now I have all my dice in my lap though, so I gotta. So 2, it's Maltor. 1, it's Smalltor. 2, it's Maltor.
Nice.
So you got Bardic Inspiration. That's just my bonus action. So, I could,
What a turn of events.
and then instead of using an action, my other bonus action will be to purposely accidentally mage hand the person carrying me back 5 feet closer to the action. So that'd be a strength versus the DC 15.
I rolled a 2.
So he gets shoved back, invisibly shoved back 5 feet while I'm carrying him.
You're just about to start a full tavern brawl
Yeah,
right now.
seriously.
Well, it's more. It could also be possibly seen as me just struggling and looking at it. Look, that's Maltor. He's
5
gonna
feet?
win.
I just want to point out I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 2.
It's gonna be one of those nights, eh?
Yep. Oh god. Okay. However, now that brings us to Maltor,
All right.
Which one?
the real one. Tall Tor.
I'm getting up. I'm gonna look in the bag if I can see the bottle.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. I'm grabbing
It's
the bottle.
It's not a full bag of holding. It's like a mini version.
Okay, so grabbing the
Wait, hold-
bottle, and I'm turning to the bartender, kind of like,
I got it.
I got it. All
All right.
If only Aeseora had her initials or name on the bag.
All right.
And also kind of doing a
Perfect.
movement to Reefus to like back off.
Reefus is far away.
No, I'm just like
Yeah.
nonverbal.
So Maltor normally.
Maltor normally.
Nothing has changed. Understood.
So you're just approaching the bar with like the.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do so. It would take full action plus either, or full movement plus either bonus action or action dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I'll do that.
Perfect. You are there.
I'm waiting for this. Here you go.
But passing it is a free action, so
Okay. I'm just gonna place it on the counter in that case.
he's gonna take it. There are usually 2 of you.
Nope.
And this ain't the one that turns into an otter, is it?
Sorry, didn't hear.
Sorry, this ain't the one that turns into an otter, is it?
Nope.
Friendly reminder to And, who looks confused, that it flickered for a moment and showed otter.
Yeah. I'm just confused. Is he asking if the bottle turned into an otter? What
No.
is he asking
No, he's
about?
asking if I'm the real one or the
Oh.
You
otter.
can't tell the difference between them.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna stand up, actually, like
Actually,
full height for
first of all, you should
No.
stand up straight more often.
It's a Solain thing.
Everyone there is like the,
Okay.
everyone.
Yes, Mom.
Here you are.
Is it a
Gonna
friend of
side-eye.
yours?
Been traveling with him. Did not realize he was a thief.
They show their colors eventually. And he's gonna take the bottle and just put it back.
Do I hear that?
No.
Probably not. You're across a loud drunk bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Right.
Sylvyre.
Silver's having a good time.
Goodness, I guess that can bring us back to Reefus if that's...
I'll just I'll talk to him and I'll make my way back towards Reefus, but I don't know.
How?
I feel like that's the end of my action if
Okay,
we're
and
still
he's-
rolling.
And you're gonna see him, like, pick up a small stone and speak into it very quietly.
Okay.
Houston, we have a problem.
Right. Reefus.
I just zip.
Going straight back to the Lunain.
Yeah, 90 feet.
Right. Are you dropping the Maltor disguise?
Once I'm comfortably out of sight.
Okay. So probably in the middle of your next turn.
Yeah.
Or we can just drop initiative, assuming.
Yeah, not say I just.
Yeah. Okay.
But wait, I have action. No,
What is your action?
it's to get carried away now because the action's over.
Okay.
I mean, I would have like run to the door if I'd seen Reefus retreat, but I don't know if I knew where he went.
no.
You probably couldn't catch up.
Yeah.
Do you have urban tracking?
No.
Besides, Silver's drunk in there. I'm not gonna leave him. All right.
It's a 3-5 thing.
Oh my gosh, Aeseora, you're in a library.
Sure am. I don't know how long all of this took. It doesn't seem like a very long period of
No,
time.
it
I
was
probably
like-
just got there.
It was like probably the time
few
it took
minutes.
for you to get to the library is about the
Yeah.
time it took Reefus to get there.
Okay, so this is happening like as I'm sitting down.
Mhm.
Heard. Okay. I would forget everything I ever needed to research on. Ever.
Rude.
I think I'd start by looking for anything on parallel universe stuff. Let's start there.
Oh, you can find a plethora of theories in regards to the parallel universe. They're all like scholarly articles.
Mm-hmm.
A good chunk of them talk about how there is the possibility of parallel universes and how there's obviously the possibility of the same you existing or every possible variation of you existing across multiple universes, including the universes where you simply do not exist.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some theories in regards to if multiple like universes were to collide versus like picking and choosing like individual things about how there could be potential detriments in regards to that.
Mm-hmm.
And the most common idea you can find in regards to universes whole being smooshed together is a collapse. With theories in regards to if you were to take like an individual from a different universe, it would either be perfectly fine or cause a like localized incident.
An localized incident of collapse.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between the theories of those two?
It's just people being like, well, if a version of like if you were to take like let's say you didn't exist in a universe, in this current universe, and then someone plucked you from another one and put you there. The existence of you could either not do anything, right? Or it could cause a collapse of like, oh, suddenly there's this entity that does not belong here. We have to, like, universe going, oh, we have to fix this now.
Okay. That would probably take me at least one bar fight's time worth of reading.
Oh,
to
absolutely.
do. So I'll let you jump back. Yeah, not as exciting, but something.
Yeah. All right, Reefus, you are probably out of view. I mean, Maltor, you're out of view.
Yeah, we'll go back to Reefus, and but we'll yeah, we'll just go back to Reefus, and then I guess I get out from under the stairs, and like I don't see Aeseora, so it's sort of a well, that didn't work. Huh. Yeah, and then I'll take the Lunain tunic off, and I've still got my like green metal one underneath, and just kind of put it in my bag, and just be like, well, that escalated. I guess what's near me? Like, what I know to look?
You are by the arena is the biggest thing.
I did.
And bleachers.
When we were at the wine shop, I asked about the location of a library. I don't know if you would think about that.
About to find out. Yeah, I would think of that. Just sort of a. I mean, she's gone to one everywhere we've gone, so I guess it would be the first place I would look.
Okay, so as you're heading back into the Lunain, you are stopped by a couple. Lunain, sorry, outsiders aren't allowed without an escort.
Oh, I'll take the tunic out of my bag and be like, I just wasn't wearing it.
For the future, please continue to wear it, especially when you are within the confines of the Lunain.
So can I take it off when I leave? No offense, that's just, changing things up.
Well, aren't you the one who is a guest to the champion?
Sure.
I'd recommend against it.
Okay. I'll just put it back on and mosey in.
Okay. So you would be able to find the library after a couple minutes of searching.
Okay. So are you just like in there when I walk in, or are you like back in a corner or something?
I assume nobody is making noise, so there's nothing for me to avoid except I don't want to be near these fucking people. So wherever they aren't.
Yes, I assume I just find you eventually.
You're drowned in scholarly articles.
Well, I have good news and bad news.
You found 50 articles, by the way.
50. Wonderful.
I just rolled a d10.
Gotcha. I'll jump to telepathic because if somebody shushes me in this library, I will throw something. And say, bad news first, we think.
Oh, okay. Well, that'd be easy. So I went in and I was going to exchange, goods for goods because I don't have any money. But then, like, while I was talking to the bartender, something hit me in the head and it kind of threw off the illusion a little bit and things escalated. So I panicked and I just, took a bottle and, did you take the belt too? Like, did you take everything or just the bag?
I took the bag, so whatever's in the bag.
I don't know what you put in the bag versus we're holding.
I think
the only thing you were holding, like out of the bag was the belt.
I probably would have dropped it when I ran. As funny as it would be for me to still have it.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
It's like, yeah. So I panicked and I was going to, take a bottle and leave some things, but then he pulled out an axe, and so I got scared and I ran. Yeah, optics probably aren't good. And then so the other bad news is I don't have your bag.
Oh. Okay.
The good news is Maltor has it, so we know who. It's somebody trustworthy.
Right. It was just pickles in there anyway.
Oh, that's really funny.
Dump
It
out the
was
bag.
from
What's
the
inside?
cook,
Pickle plops
who
out.
thought I was pregnant, if you remember.
Oh god.
Because you made the joke that Aeseora is eating for two.
Yeah, that's what was in there is the pickles that they gave me.
Sophia.
Sophia's in the bag?
No, she's not.
She's shedding all over his shirt.
Yeah, I just...
She is shedding all over my shirt. So be it.
Worth it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good news
so,
then.
Oh, the good news was that the bag is with Maltor, who we trust.
Oh. Right. That's a lot.
Yep. I'm really sorry. I was just trying to get you something to drink because I knew it would be really boring for like 5 days, and you seemed like you wanted something to drink, and they wouldn't give you that much, and so I didn't think they would mind, a trade, and then things escalated, and I was just trying to make things easier.
It's appreciated.
I think I made things actively worse.
Maybe worse will be more exciting anyway. I guess you didn't lie during that, did you?
No, not that I know of.
And yeah. Are you in trouble?
I don't know.
That's
Technically, yeah. I don't know what the. I mean, I was in trouble for, I guess, because they thought I was stealing, which technically I was once I panicked. But
It happens.
yeah, I don't know. This is all very new to me. This is a lot of people.
It's a lot.
Usually, when this kind of thing happens, there's like with my siblings, it's like a wrestling match to see who comes out on top of the argument, or some of the bigger things is you'll have like a duel in the middle of town, not like to the death or anything, but just I don't know how this place works. I don't know how anything anywhere works.
Well, this is one of the few places we've never been either, so it will be an adventure.
Okay.
Maltor! You and Sylvyre have arrived at Lance's place once again.
All right.
Sylvyre has been plopped onto the floor by the Goliath that was carrying him.
Come on.
Thank
That
you.
was a little rough.
I appreciate
Oh, you're a
it.
tough guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, I am. Flex. Muscle.
Yeah!
Yeah.
The muscles are like in the wrong spot or something.
Oh, they're or overly just ridiculous.
It's like
or something like that.
the going to flex the bicep and then goes boosh. Or the comedic like, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna grab you by the shoulders and kind of like, let's go and thank you. Thanks.
No problem.
Ta-da!
Stay cool, my
Bye.
man.
So long, stay cool. My man.
My man.
And turn to Maltor too. My man. Turn to Lance. He's not here yet, but yelled, my man! Into the house.
You just hear off in the distance, my man.
There's Lance.
Did we just reinvent the "Was Up" commercial?
Yeah.
More
I
or less.
think so.
Very much so.
Please sponsor us, Budweiser.
What's it called? I don't know.
Gary?
I don't know. I remember it from Scream.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A scary movie. Sorry.
What's that?
What's that?
All right.
A classic.
Lance.
Yes.
Lance.
Yeah, what's up? And you see him clip, clop, clip, clop.
Ah.
Yeah, what's up,
Right.
Maltor?
Ah.
You got into a fight? Did I
no,
inspire you?
You did. I didn't use it. I'm sorry.
Good. I don't owe you money then. So what happened?
Just gonna plop you down in a chair if there's one nearby.
Yes, it's a simple wooden chair.
Beanbag.
No,
Feedback. That'd
no,
be nice.
just a
No.
wooden chair.
Okay.
Alright, wooden chair.
But still, what happened?
Lance. Have you got any way to contact Eclipse or something like that?
I mean, I can like ask the elders to.
Maltor, what happened?
I don't. Reefus came in, wearing my face, trying
But
to
you're
steal
wearing
a
your
bottle.
face.
But
But you're wearing your face.
Lance has
yeah,
got
I
a
found
fight.
another one, a copy.
But wait,
That's gross.
looked like, yeah, a little bit. Looked like Reefus, but looked like you too, right?
It looked like a smaller version of me. But
Wait,
A small tour?
a small tour.
I guess
I'm glad I thought of the idea.
Wow, you're really smart.
I know, thank you. But wait. Looks like you small tour, but small tour you not small tour. Wait. That might be not a small tour or Reefus. What if it's a changeling? That's how someone
Would
could
you-
look between the two separate things.
Would you?
Because
would you
I could
know?
easily, because I could easily Maltor. I could easily
Reefus. I can't get the voice quite down without sounding nasally, but still,
no,
Reefus.
it
Back to
was,
me.
It had to be Reefus. I mean,
Why?
this is Aeseora's bag.
But what if it's a changeling, not affiliated with us? A new one that I can help them hunt down. I could hunt after a changeling, one that's on the loose. I'll
To be
find it.
fair, that's the first time you've seen Reefus ever do expeditious retreat.
Yeah, well,
Oh shit.
multiple stuff, but also bag.
How do you know it's Aeseora's? She doesn't put her name on things.
Too many vowels, it's expensive.
Exactly. Too many
It's
vowels.
got the pickles from the Cadillac.
What? Why is there pickle? She never. When did she have pickle? No.
Does Aeseora
No.
like pickles? I can get pickles as a gift.
Oh,
Considering they're
pickles might
still
make a.
in this bag and it's been weeks, I don't think so. But
Pickles might not be a good gift then. Damn.
yeah,
Out of character,
Okay.
does Aeseora like pickles?
Aeseora likes most things because different things are good.
Okay,
Hmm.
perfect.
But just a little bit of pickles. Not a lot of pickles.
Just
Yes,
one
just-
flavor of pickle.
No, like
Still.
one of each flavor.
Okay.
Still, there might be a changeling on the loose. Someone trying to take down the town's securities or something. But we can hunt the changeling because it isn't Reefus. It isn't Aeseora.
But like,
It
what if
isn't
it is
me.
Reefus?
He's too much of a
Why do you wanna
goody-goody to steal.
hunt down changelings.
Because I can be in charge of it.
You are changeling.
Yeah, it's a different one because I was clearly there, like me, because I was the alibi of the carried away guy, because I was there. You saw me, you heard me. I said to kick his ass.
But also, like, if they aren't from here, they're probably just gonna get killed.
That's why we find him.
All right. Well, putting that hypothesis aside,
Okay.
what if it is Reefus? Okay, let's just go with that for a moment.
Wouldn't that be bad for us?
Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Wouldn't it be better if it was a changeling?
It would,
Yeah,
but I don't think it is.
the evidence is there. Two different faces. Ah. Ah.
Huh.
If it is Reefus, though, that's like kind of really bad news for you guys.
Like really bad news. It would
Like,
be. It's
really
much.
bad news.
It makes so much more sense that it's a changeling, a third-party changeling. Come on.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's the pretty bad, which is not 10, but it's not 1, but it's pretty bad.
I think it's more like a 9.
I think it'd be bad. Is pretty bad badder than bad?
I think so.
But the bad is pretty. Pretty is good.
Maybe it's like mega bad.
Ooh, that's like a 9.5.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the bartender talking to a rock.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that might
That's
be
why.
a way of communicating.
Yeah, it's probably telling either the guards or elders.
That's why we take control of the changeling that is on the loose terrorizing everyone.
But like, what if it's Reefus?
I don't get it. Why would he come in, steal a bottle, and then run away?
That's why it's not
I don't
Reefus.
know.
It doesn't match.
He seemed pretty nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
that's what-
Reefus. Reefus
It
is a
made no
goody
sense.
goody. Reefus is a good man. He doesn't usually do the stealings.
He's accepted
why
the
it's-
man.
He had to make himself do the slow thinking with the extra slowness. So yes, it's like he was about to say man, but still, that's why it's obviously a thieving changeling who isn't me, but I can help find them because I know changelings.
Can I insight Sylvyre to see if he's just trying to make up a story to get us out of trouble?
Bong bong.
Bung bung. Yeah, you can try.
Da, 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 da. Oh, it's probably still a disadvantage, isn't it?
That's
Ooh.
not
Yep.
good, though. Wait, this insight. God dang it. Oh, there it is. 18.
It seems like it's a genuine thought process right now.
No, right, fair enough.
Junk silver.
Junk Silver getting a 25.
Jesus.
With disadvantage?
Plus
Damn,
9, and I
boy.
got a 14 and an 18, so...
Fuck. I
Expertise in deception.
I'm concerned about your relationship with other changelings.
honestly.
Look,
Valid.
I know the potential for evil is there. I'm good, though. So that's why I know I can get the evil with to get the good. The good can get the evil.
I think that is the sentence you should have incited. I'm good though.
No, the good can get the evil. That's the one.
That's
Mhm,
the.
mhm.
That's the
Well,
T-shirt.
I think the good needs to take a nap.
Yes, but
But that's what we do. That
either way,
we do it tomorrow. But Lance has to tell them my genius idea today. I mean, Lance can also say he helped because he's here. He helped, and you
always
helped too.
I always help
Lance-
by being really nice and muscly.
You do, yeah. Good for you. Telepath, mage hand, pat.
Audible gasp.
Does Silver say pat pat out loud?
Yes.
Good.
Oh my god. Do you have like telefishness?
I haven't tried fishing with the telepathy, but maybe. Whoa. I could fish without fishing.
Poor Maltor.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
do
waiting until Sylvyre falls asleep.
I'm gonna stay awake.
I think he fell asleep.
Right.
Wait. No. Yeah. All right, he'll pass out conveniently. Or sometime within the next 5 minutes of ramblings.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's some changeling. They're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, it's not good.
There's no way you can contact Eclipsa.
Everything that I do has to go through the elders and vice versa.
I'm gonna try to contact Aeseora.
How?
Sending out
Ow.
feelers mentally. I don't think that works, but I'm
Oh,
trying.
boy.
Sure doesn't.
Does not. Yeah.
Hard switch back to Aeseora and Reefus. How's your library trip going?
Just anything. What I mean, like, are you looking for a book? I would stay here if we're not actively doing something.
I'll probably actually, yeah, I'll try to find something on like messaging spells, like being able to communicate with people over long distances.
You can roll Investigaten.
Okay. 17.
You would be able to find actually a spell book on the spell message.
Okay. Could I? Can I take it to like the clerk,
Yeah.
librarian person?
Yeah.
Do I just? Can I buy this?
Well, normally we just loan out books with a.
Oh, okay.
However, if you're willing to pay the price with a small markup, you would be able to buy it. Yes.
What's that price?
With the markup, it would be about 3 gold.
3 gold. Okay. All right. I don't have any money on me. Do you do trades?
Unfortunately, we do not.
What I
Okay.
hear,
You probably.
Probably.
Could.
I'll just give you 3 gold.
Oh, you don't. I mean,
That's fine.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take this, please.
Right. Yes. Well, that would be 3 gold. Do you need a copy of your receipt today?
I kind of look at Aeseora.
No,
No,
thank
thank you.
All right. And did you need any bags for this?
Oh, no. Save the ocean, you know.
Yes, quite. And she's gonna push it towards you, and using her Loxodon trunk, she's gonna pat you on the head. Pursuing knowledge is always great.
Oh, right. Yeah, it is.
You enjoy there.
Thank you. I will.
Insight the fuck out of that. What?
Yeah, sure.
What? Where's my dice?
I ate it.
No.
All
You
of
can't
them.
eat this. You can't eat this.
Yes, I can.
All of them.
That's a challenge.
I mean, this is a challenge
It is a challenge.
compared to this.
22.
So, I mentioned last time, just sort of, you can, I mean, with 22, you know, I'm getting sensitive about not being taken seriously by people. And I don't know, you can tell I don't know how to articulate that, or I may not even know that's what I'm being sensitive about, but I would say within the last 24, 48 hours, you've noticed that happen a couple times.
Mm-hmm. I have.
The Loxodon is just genuinely like one of those people that's like way too like touchy-feely for like the congratulations and like support
Oh, I'm
stuff.
from the South. I get it.
Yeah. Loxodon is one of those people.
It's like when somebody's nice to you, but they phrase something the wrong way, and you've already been punched in the face twice today, and so you're like ready to fight them anyway.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Difference between being kind and being nice.
Yikes.
Always nice.
So since I'm
Uh,
keeping the telepathic thing going, since we're in a library and people are dicks, I think she's just. We think she's just like that.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, you take your time. I'm gonna work on this here, and I'll just go find a table or something and start reading
Okay.
Okay.
and taking notes in the margins, kind of, with my claw.
Gasp.
It's his book now. He can do what he wants.
That's true.
Highlight it all.
I'm gonna
I'm only highlight the important part. You highlighted the entire book.
Exactly.
It's all important.
I'll go talk to her And so if someone were to want to make a request of the elders, how would they go about doing that?
Well, normally you would have to go through the lunar office. That would be up one floor, and then you're gonna go back towards the entrance, and then you will see what looks like an envelope, but with like a moon on it. And then you would have to fill out the form. Worst case scenario, it takes 3 to 5 business days, but normally it takes a day because you don't get a lot of requests. And then they will either send a person to come get you, or will contact you to arrange a meeting.
Perfect. Thank you.
Not a
I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. So, as you are exiting or rather approaching, because we're going to just skip towards you getting there.
Yep.
As you are approaching the lunar office, you do see the elders actually standing out front of it, talking to some guards.
Okay. I would make a point during all of the things to know where Reefus is and what's going on with him at all times, because trouble, etc. Would I have to walk or get in between them or anything, or be right next to them in order to write this request?
You would have to walk past them to fill it out in the lunar office.
Okay. Is there space to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna listen as I walk by, obviously, but
Yeah. Are you trying to do it stealthily?
I'm just walking.
Okay. No, but I mean the
I do that always.
That's right. So you would be able to overhear in semi-hushed voices. I'm not going to do the hush for purposes of recording.
Respect.
But in semi-hushed voices, you would be able to hear. But we have to speak with Eclipsa and get in contact with them regarding the guests.
Okay, that's it.
That's the big thing, and then they begin to be escorted with the guards presumably towards Eclipse's house.
Will they walk by Reefus on their way out?
Well, I'm assuming Reefus is still in the library. So no.
Oh, I thought it was the same building, just up a floor?
No. It was back towards where you enter the Lunain.
I misunderstood. I would have waited for Reefus to come with me in that case. Sorry.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'm with you.
Oh.
I
And
thought
that
it was-
changes things.
You said go
Yes.
upstairs. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
because the
up
library
a flight
was
of
down.
stairs.
No, the library was down one floor.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that didn't click at all. No, if I was leaving the building, Reefus would come with me.
Okay.
I would ask Reefus to come with me. Sorry.
No, yeah, I'd come along. That's fine.
That changes things.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that didn't happen. My bad.
So Reefus, you and Aeseora would actually see the elders up by specifically the Lunain elders up by the lunar office.
Oh, look, the elders.
Wait a minute.
And you would hear, directed towards Reefus, sir, would you happen to have a moment?
Oh, sure.
Lovely.
I will follow him closely,
Yes.
even though they didn't tell me to.
Yes. Oh, wonderful, you're here as well. Could we ask both of you to come with us for but a moment?
Sure, absolutely. Can we
What's
not
this
talk
about?
here?
With respect, it is more of a private matter in regards to potential actions that your friend is taken.
Which friend?
Gonna point to Reefus.
We were just at the library.
It's true.
Yes, well,
I got a book.
You bought that.
I've taken notes.
I've read that book. It's a very informative book.
I've been trying to get better at magic.
I'm sure you'll get there one day.
Thank you.
Now, with respect, as this is an investigation, unless you feel comfortable speaking out in the open regarding a potential crime, we would like to ask that you come with us for purposes of privacy and professionalism.
Oh, absolutely. Is it unprofessional? I mean, I'm comfortable speaking out in the open, but if you're not, I mean, this is your... I don't know the term.
Traditionally, we do request that you come with us. However, if you are if both of you are comfortable with it, we can discuss it here or in a more comfortable location.
Happy to follow your protocol.
Oh, wonderful. Please come with us.
Okay.
And you are going to be escorted to... so you remember the, elder... the hut that you met the elders in initially?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a little lever that they pull, and it, goes down beneath it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so you're escorted underground in the area beneath the hut. So the hut was 20 feet up, and there's a lever under the stairs. They pull it. Shoop. Mentally, that yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool. Yes.
I hum as we walk.
Now, just so you know, we will be recording any conversation. As in writing down any conversations that we have in here, for the record. So
Is there somebody here writing it down?
There will be.
Okay.
This may in the future be used for training purposes. Don't make that face at me.
I do what I want.
That's fair.
You hurt me.
But for the main purpose, this is to refer back and make sure that everything is in order. Do you understand?
Sure.
Yes.
Right.
I think.
Now, please, for the record, if you would state your names.
Aeseora?
Yes, and how do you spell that, Aeseora?
2 E's.
All right, so that would be Aeesora?
No.
Aesoera.
No. No.
3 hours
3
later.
hours later. So then it is Aeseora.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Reefus very subtly takes a note in his book so he can remember. I can remember, excuse me. He's like,
Yeah, I would not have spelled it out for them until they asked. I would have just kept saying no.
That's fair. Yes, and you, sir.
Reefus Lunain and
Could you please tell us how you spell it?
Reefus Lunain Maritime. Whew.
So there's no...
No, I just I get nervous easily with lots of new places.
That's understandable. Now, Reefus Maritime, would you please tell us where you were about 4 hours ago? 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago. Oh.
No, I guess it'd be 4
hours.
because we did the in-canon joke of 3 hours later.
Or middle of the night.
Yes.
The ceremony's going on behind us. Let's see. We walked around with Eclipsa. We tried to see if anybody did anything for fun. We got a no there, and then Aeseora and I went for a walk, and then we went to the library. We ended up at the library.
Yes, and can you tell us what you did whilst on your walk?
We had juice.
I hope it was in moderation, because juice is very sweet.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta watch my figure.
Absolutely.
I get your chunky otter body.
Yes, absolutely. Your health is very important to health, you know.
Did you brush afterwards?
Yes.
Cavities.
You're not my mom.
Yes, I did.
Now, Reefus, have you been in contact with the Solain at all today? Aside from whence you first arrived.
Have I been in contact with the Solain? I've seen them. Does that count?
I suppose it
really-
does. Now, we have a report saying that there was an otter in Lunain garb with a fish on their face. In a tavern earlier, attempting to steal some objects.
I don't have a fish on my face.
Yes, however, you are an otter in Lunain gear, and you are in fact the only otter in Lunain gear that has
Right.
arrived at all.
I'm the only otter, period.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the case. Usually. But the fish doesn't make sense.
No, Reefus and we've been traveling together.
All day?
All day.
Roll deception.
Technically my whole life I've been traveling together.
Not all day.
22. 19 plus 3.
Shit.
I see. Now, tell me, were there others in your party that joined you who could potentially change shape at all?
Change shape? Oh, I believe. I don't know everything they can do. I know that
Maltor can change the color of their eyes, and Sylvyre can get taller or shorter.
he also does things with his face. I'm not sure, like, if he's just got a big smile or.
We've never seen a fish or an otter.
I've seen fish, but I eat them.
Not on Sylvyre's face.
Oh no.
And could you please describe what this Maltor and the Sylvyre look like? And for the record, how do you spell those?
Sylvyre was with 2 Y's.
Yes, so that would be SYL. Where's the second Y?
No,
You know, I don't know.
he's never told us.
To be fair, we've never asked.
No,
Understandable. I'm going to.
I feel like he would charge me for it.
probably.
That's a weird thing for a comrade to do. I'm going to temporarily put it after the L.
Sure.
I just know that, again, this is a friendly warning. If you misspell it, he may charge you for that. Like, just have a couple of funds set to the side.
Understandable.
It's very
A
charming.
businessman.
Yes. And now, could you describe what the Sylvyre looks like, as well as the
Sylvyre?
Maltor? This. Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
Are you saying he is named Sylvyre and is also silver in color?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well,
It's not spelled the same, though.
Here it is.
Yes. And would this Maltor happen to be a tiefling by chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, the otter in question appeared to have been disguised as a tiefling. Now, would your friend be able to happen to change their height at all? This Maltor fellow.
Maltor, no. Not that we
Not that I know of.
Interesting.
He does hunch a lot, so it's possible that, that sort of thing.
Ah, yes, I see. And they're going to continue to write this down.
So is there a person over there? Are you writing down everything I say?
Would the record reflect what you have just written down? Are you writing down everything that I say?
Is that
And
like kept for
quotation.
historical purposes?
Is that...
Do you have to write down what you say also, so does it repeat itself when we ask you to repeat yourself?
Yes, it does.
Please repeat that.
To
Yes,
which
it
part?
does.
No, all of it.
We keep this routine going for a bit.
We just
Well-
wanted to make sure it was accurate.
Yes, well, I assure you I take my job very seriously.
They really do look their writing as they talk. It's incredible.
Well, thank you for your time. We will potentially get in contact with you tomorrow morning in regards to a further investigation of this situation.
Yes, please let us know when you find this person.
Did they, is everything okay?
Did they hurt someone?
Well, maybe the pride of the bartender, but they did steal their belt, as well as attempted thievery is highly looked down
That's
upon.
embarrassing.
It is the pride of a Solain bartender. I'm
Well,
sure you're not
rather
that
also
worried about it.
Also food and drink from a tavern. It's more the principle of thievery in general is looked down upon and therefore is punishable by law.
Oh, even if it fails.
Even if it
Seems
fails,
that
attempted
They're
thievery
rather bad
is...
at what they do.
Is the bartender upset, or?
Yes.
Reefus will hear in his head, he shouldn't ask any more than that.
Now I'm gonna say back. I was gonna give him something.
No,
Okay, I trust you.
thank you.
Well, once again, thank you very much for your cooperation. You are free to go, and with respect, we would like to escort you back to your place of residence.
Right, I'm
course.
sure curfew and all that.
Yes, we are a little bit past curfew. However,
Oh no.
we will
Oh, will
make
you
an
get
exception.
in trouble then?
No, we will not, as this was part of an investigation.
So we won't get in trouble either.
No.
Are you writing that down for clarification?
We won't get in trouble either. No. Are you writing that down for clarification?
They are so impressive. What happens if I say something but you don't hear me?
That's why we request that you speak clearly.
I'm good at that.
Right. And with that, they will begin to escort you back to the residence of Eclipsa.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my god, Sylvyre. Maltor.
Is Reefus humming as we walk back?
No.
I am. I want to make noise. Not loud, but it's not silent.
Okay.
But that's above the 20 decibel curfew.
That is above the 0.1 decibel curve.
Oh no.
Fantasy HOA is the worst.
Wow.
I'm having fun.
Yes. Annie Hoosers. Silver
Alright.
Maltor, it is now morning. You will gain the benefits. Everyone gets the benefits of a long rest.
Also, I would probably like to mention that I had been drinking
Mhm.
after. Oh, probably a little hungover.
Roll con.
Hey! Nat 20. Only 20. Nothing more than
Silver
that.
is fine.
I'm 17, so
That's
You're fine, too.
bullshit.
yeah.
Okay, so
Still gonna-
we both have 6 temporary HP.
Oh, good shit. Thank you.
I'm still going to be eating some pizza or something like that in the morning because greasy food is just will hit the spot anyway.
Understandable.
So,
This becomes
Maltor.
Sunspot Hut with the best sun-dried tomatoes you ever done tasted.
Oh yeah, no, it's Maltor. Make sure Lance gets the fruits and whatnot. He deserves it. He's a good friend.
Oh,
I have vague memories of dried something or other before I was escorted out the door on a very strong man's arms. And then I cheered. And then a changeling stole things. Yes.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Channeling still things.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Lance. I don't know if you want them, but we got these for you. This could pull out dried fruits.
You got these
Fantastic.
for me?
They're sweet. They're just for you.
Yeah.
Because we're rewarding a friend.
That's so nice.
Those are technically stolen.
Those are not the ones that you got.
Ah,
Oh,
The
yeah,
ones
no.
that I
I
bought.
was about to say, wait a minute.
It'd be great if we did do that.
One of
but
them is
we're
missing because I
That
chucked
would
it
be
at your
funny.
head. There's so
Wait,
few.
You got this because we're friends?
not. Yes. because you deserve it.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Do you guys
Like
consider me
those.
friends?
Of course.
Yeah.
You helped protect us through the entire forest ordeal. You're housing us. You're being a really cool dude. My man.
My man.
My man.
And he's just
Maltor,
gonna,
my
like,
man.
very gently give both of you a hug.
Oh. I was expecting a spine crusher, but I'm
No.
glad it's gentle.
It's very gentle.
Oh.
Folks, love your himbos.
Love your himbos. Give your local himbo a hug.
Oh.
Tell them that you love them.
If you are the local himbo, love yourself.
Exactly. Give yourself a hug. Pat. You know what? Everyone, give yourselves a pat on the back for making it through the day.
Oh. I mean, yes. But cat hair.
But cat hair.
There we go. So, we have work to do this morning, then. We should contact the proper people to warn them of this thing that's possibly trying to sow discontent between the two cities before their magnificent little tournament, festival, whatever it's called, whatever the classification might be.
There's still a really good chance that it was Reefus.
But it's better if it wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
And Reefus doesn't change faces. Only I do that, and I have too many witnesses saying that I was not the one who did that.
You know what else he didn't used to do? He didn't used to shoot lightning that had weird bugs on it.
That was back during the training, wasn't that?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, was that it? Yeah, that was
No,
during
that
the
was
training.
at the big weird tree thing where there was fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
We also retroactively changed it from leeches to lampreys.
Sea lampreys. Yep,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
Mm.
Still, look, I expect everyone's abilities to be told to me at any given point in time. So, if I wasn't told that he transforms his face, assume he can't. I don't think I've warned everyone else about this agreement that I've had with all of you in my head, but that's why I'm still making it valid for any arguments in the future.
I don't understand what you just said.
I assume I'd know if Reefus could change his face. That's all.
And I'm saying that he's been doing stuff that he didn't know he could do. What if it was the other, the other dude?
If you think it's, what did we call him? Bob? Or whatever taking over? The CM?
CM, yeah.
Yeah, so, something like that. I forgot. I really, there was another, was it Regis? No, there was another name for it. The annoying thing that owes me 500 gold, yes.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. And Reefus has been paying it back dutifully. He owes Reefus part of the money, me the rest. So, I want to speak to him eventually. But, I don't know. It's just so much more likely, though, that it's a changeling gone rogue. Spotted us newcomers coming into the city, and is using our faces for malcontent reasons.
Thank you for saying that out loud. I've been thinking it since you brought up the theory. Good shit.
We should just make sure and ask if there's some rogue changelings in the area.
And I will help bring him to justice. We have to simply, if anything, we up security, we see what we can do, track him down, or her, changeling, either or, them. Who knows? Who knows? That's the fun of it all. And it could be any one of us at any given point in time. So that's the bad part. Paranoia abounds just by their existence being there. But the good part is, it's not Reefus.
Sure.
Look, we'll get to talk with him eventually. Whenever we can either try and arrange some sort of training, and between sword blows, we can talk, or some other way.
That's actually probably a good idea.
We just have to somehow tell them. I don't know. Throw a piece of paper across. Set up a mail system. I'm sure the other place has a proper mail system. Lance, do you just kind of chuck your parcels everywhere?
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. So look, we give
Don't
them
put
a letter.
anything fragile in them. They tend to break.
I work in shipping. This hurts me.
So if we need to, we give a letter to Lance or whoever the proper postal pitching authority is.
That'd be
They
the
tie
postal
to-
pitchers.
Ah, good.
Hey, quick
Good
question,
man.
Lance. Can you get a mail letter over to the Lunain side?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Good.
Of course,
We
you can
have
throw
really
that in.
good arms.
We throw look, and Lance, you probably even have the best idea where Eclipse's house might be, so you might even. I bet you can hit it.
I don't know. That's really far.
I
I
believe
have
in you,
good
Lance.
arms, but I don't know if they're that good, man.
I believe in you, Lance. I can inspire you, Lance. You deserve it, Lance. And if you fall slightly short, it'll get to them anyway.
Well, I can try just because you're my friend.
Thank you, friend. And in fact, I don't know where that was going. Just in fact, I believe in you.
Good.
But so we should. What should we write on a letter to have tied to a rock to then be hucked into the Lunain side?
Oh, we normally don't do rocks. We got too many complaints from the Lunain. So now we
Yeah, I
throw
can
bread.
imagine.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Might not fly as far, but that's still reasonable.
It hurts less.
It does, yes, indeed.
Why don't you
So-
write it?
Yeah, what do we write to them besides telling them of this changeling that might be out and about causing trouble?
Watch their backs.
Yeah, and possibly to try and arrange for a training thing for more of a face-to-face verbal exchange while exchanging blows, both magical or otherwise, or physical. Whenever it's convenient.
Oh yeah. Also,
Hmm?
tell Aeseora if her mind thing works one way or the other, because I don't think I can call.
The what now?
The mind thing.
I actually
I've
don't.
done that to you before.
Oh, yeah, you have done it to me. I was
Yeah,
gonna
you're
say,
good.
I was like, have I? It's been very seldom, but it'd be great if you hadn't had that until this point.
I think it's happened a few times.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can ask if it's functional. Yes, if her mind tingles or functional or whatever. Good. All right, Lance, get us a pen, or actually, I have a quill and ink. I can do this right now.
What's a pen?
What do you write things with?
I dip my finger in ink.
That makes sense. See, Reefus, you should have been over here. All right. So we should write them concerning to watch their backs, because watch their backs. There might be a changeling on the loose that can transform faces and has both observed Maltors and Reefuses and changed between them. And that we should arrange for a training day, if not today, sometime tomorrow, maybe. Say like noonish time tomorrow as much as Lance did say the Solain kind of monopolized the arena, but we might be able to squeak it in somehow with Eclipse's favor, saying like, hey, I want these dudes dudes and dudettes to train at the arena because we're going to be doing the big thing, so we might as well train for the big thing. Anything else?
No, I think that's good.
Oh wait, there's a library over there. You remember the guy who kept appearing in all the visions, right? The big guy, the Soyo-kun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should tell him to research it or something, because I'm sure there are many books over there. However boring they are, they might have information in them.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea as well.
I'm sure the Solain has books, wonderful books about lifting form.
Lance nods.
With pictures.
Well, yeah.
They're just like one sheet laminated like instructional
things,
charts.
yeah.
Like
It's like
you
the
see at the gym.
diagrams you see at a public park where you're supposed to work out with like the pole things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's just a whole wall of them
Oh yeah.
And
Or it's
also
even not even
fighting
wall.
techniques.
Ooh.
and a mirror wall.
And a mirror
Oh yeah.
wall.
Maybe some flip books for the fighting techniques.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
As you're kind of finishing writing this, I'm like thinking, but at some point I'll be like, Sylvyre,
Yeah.
can you change your clothes?
Oh. But
Correct.
that doesn't stop there being multiple sets of clothing, because under this, I could have something else on.
Do you?
I don't at the moment, though. I'm not going. No, I'm not going to take off this shirt at the moment. No.
Which, what is it? The Twitch thing? No.
No.
Yep. Yep.
It's like, sure, Twitch. No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
I
yeah,
bet you're
no.
naked under those clothes.
How
Gasp.
dare you notice?
Wow.
But that's, like I said, there are magical garments aplenty that do change can change at will. It's something I want. Something I'll get eventually. For more easy outfit changes for fashion times only.
Something I'm suddenly very
beautiful.
glad none of us have yet.
Kurt, do I still have alcohol by chance?
Yeah. You never gave Lance the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that and start swinging.
I thought you gave the bottle back to the bartender.
I bought one as well.
Ah, that's right.
Bought a 40 ounce, because that's the small in Solain.
Whee! Oh, and of course, I'm actually penning the entire letter with Mage Hand because I just have to be that a little extra bit of fancy.
As one does.
That's what
Yes, as one does. As I simply sit there and, yes.
Yes, quite.
Yeah, Now wait, I must sign it, personally. Maltor, you must sign it too.
Sure.
Fantastic. All right. Lance, get your best loaf of bread. I'm going to inspire you so you can huck it.
Maltor, what did you sign?
The note to you all,
What did you write?
Maltor.
Okay.
Just
You wrote
Maltor.
Small Tor.
Not Maltor. Just
Tall
Maltor.
Tor.
Tall Tor.
This is the
But
new
yeah.
name.
Oh, God. Medium Tor. Med Tor. I don't know.
That's what the M in
Tomar.
Maltor stands for.
Medium. Oh, boy.
Anyways.
Still.
Yes.
Inspire him, D6. I want to watch him hit really chuck something.
Okay.
Bread.
Let's see what the dice gods say.
Let's
Oh,
get
boy.
it.
The dice gods said 6.
Plus a D6?
That's with the D6.
And his bonus?
What?
No, I didn't add the bonus yet. With the bonus, it's 11.
Okay.
Okay,
It
I mean 11.
went.
That's a
It
Bread
went.
is hard to throw.
Yeah, it went. That's about it.
So it's over the line. I hope at
Yeah.
least. See what
Okay,
I
it's
think.
over the line. We'll see if it
It's
gets to
over the
them. We'll plan for training tomorrow.
high fantasy.
Oh, it
High
would have.
fantasy.
I mean, as much as it has left its hands, this would be addressed, or at least as to Reefus and Aeseora.
Why
And
not?
they certainly know our names now.
Yeah.
I don't think I spelled Aeseora right in the slightest, though.
ASORA.
Aeseora, just.
Oh no, I didn't put any e's in there.
Vowels are expensive.
Too much
I've
ink.
never said.
That's true.
And then Reefus is R. I mean, I think I'm gonna get this one right. It's Reefus.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I do not look at
Sylvyre
our.
writes it RRYFUS or something.
No, he hasn't. He didn't tell me he had any Y's in it.
Why?
It would have been stated by now.
Okay.
And
Swapping
then,
back.
oh yeah, swap. Go. I was gonna say, and then we meander about and we'll think of something else. Yes, go to the other group.
There are things to do, I'm sure,
There
for
are
you.
things to do and people to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So swapping back to Reefus and Aeseora,
Yeah.
you are awoken this morning at a knock to the door.
I assume you're already awake.
Yep. Does Eclipse answer the door?
Yes.
Cool.
And after a couple minutes of talking, Aeseora, is Reefus still upstairs sleeping?
Probably why?
So, the two of us must go speak with the local authorities once again.
The two?
Yes, he and I.
Huh. Sure. It's very boring here. Can we come with, please?
Oh, I suppose. I suppose.
Thank you. I'll go get Reefus.
Okay. Mr. Maritime, you've been got.
I am actually awake. I'm just sitting in bed, just almost meditating a little bit, just kind of like a little morning centering.
Reefus.
Huh? Yeah.
They want to talk to you more.
Oh, yeah. I know how this process goes.
They didn't ask for us, but we're coming anyway.
I expect no less.
Okay. Don't ask too many questions. They'll find it suspicious. Because they don't care about other people, and they expect you to be the same. And we have to pretend we're the same here.
Okay. What if that gets people hurt?
We don't think in this situation it would. Just during the questioning, don't ask if the bartender is okay, or those sort of things seem like you feel guilty about something.
Oh. But I just... Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
It's okay to care, and we'll find out eventually, but we have to pretend to be like them so we don't get stuck in the wrong place here.
Right. Be like them. Okay.
It's playing pretend. You're good at that.
Right, yeah.
And I'm assuming you're not wearing the thing yet?
I guess actually I have to wear the tunic, because they like it.
Okay, I didn't know, if you weren't wearing it for sleeping or meditating or whatever, I would have just, kind of pushed it towards you as, a...
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, right.
The
yeah,
stola.
I'll throw it on.
Yeah.
Stola.
Okay.
And then,
You can...
you be up here, or... Will you be up here? Okay, just be careful. That's all.
Usually.
Okay.
I am not hiding the fact that I am displeased with everything at them. You can tell.
Oh. They're used to it.
Oh, I more meant I want to make sure Reefus is aware that I hated him that entire thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
With your high insight, you know that's why he's a little hemming and hawing a little bit. Not the fact that he's in trouble and he has to talk. He can just tell that you're upset.
All right, so we're going to do this next part fairly quickly, and then we're going to go on to our break, actually, because we're about halfway. All right, so Reefus, the three of you, Reefus, Aeseora, Eclipsa, the three of you are escorted to the place that you were in once again. The little underground office that you were just at last night. And then, once again, this is going to be recorded.
Of course.
Yeah. And just so you are aware, today you'll be under the effects of a zone of truth.
Okay.
Right. So, for the sake of it, are you willingly failing the save? Because it is a charisma save associated with it.
Remind me, do they know if we succeed?
Yes. Yeah, so if you fail it, you can only tell the truth. If you succeed it, the creature knows whether or not you are lying. but they aren't sure like.
What the truth is. They just know if
No, they just know it didn't work.
Well, they just know that you are lying. They just don't know like what part you are lying about. Because like, I could be like, my shirt is red, and like,
And I wouldn't know what color their shirt is, but I would know it's not red.
you would
Our
know the
shirt is red.
statement "my shirt is red" is false.
Right.
Because it could be my jeans that are red, or it could, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. Or my shirt could be black. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Does
So,
anybody else sing Kung Pao?
Kung Pao chicken.
And too
That's
long.
fine. It's good. Your shirt is red and black again.
All right. So, are you willingly failing the save, or are you gonna roll
I
the save?
I start to just kind of like be fine with it, and then I kind of look at Aeseora and I'm kind of go, okay, go ahead, and I'll try to pass the save.
Okay. It is a DC 17.
And what is this? Wisdom?
Charisma.
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 Face party.
17.
10.
Reefus, you have failed the save. Aeseora, you have passed it. Right. So, Aeseora, for the purposes of these first few questions, we would respectfully ask that you do not answer, as they will be directed towards specifically Reefus. Do you acknowledge?
Sure.
Right, perfect. Mr. Reefus Maritime, yesterday you stated that you come into the contact with the Solain when you first arrived, and you... What's that? Anyways, when you first arrived, as well as you spent the entire day with Aeseora. Is that statement correct?
Yes.
Okay.
As in, I did say that when you asked.
Yes, that is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now, could you please, just for the record once again, walk us through what all you did yesterday?
We were taken to the Lunain. We tried to have fun. We failed. We danced. Eclipse seemed to like that. And I paused for a minute just to make sure that part was written down. We went to the wine place. We had a back and forth that lasted probably a little too long. Then we left. And we walked around. And we ended up at the library.
Okay. And for the record, due to conflicting witness testimony, did you ever step foot into Solain territory yesterday?
Probably. I don't know where the boundaries are.
That's fair. Did you ever go into a tavern inside the Solain territory?
And basically, I'm reaching out back to Aeseora. I'm just like, what's the correct way to phrase this? I think so.
And would you happen to have worn a fish on your face yesterday? It's such a
No.
weird question. I don't know.
No,
Reefus.
I've never worn a fish. I've never worn a fish. Okay, wait a minute. I did wear a fish on my head when I was a child once. But then, the whole don't play with your food kind of thing. But no, I did not wear a fish on my face yesterday.
Sir, you cannot willingly lie.
I know. It's not a lie.
It's
I didn't
not.
wear
It wasn't a fish.
That's what a
I-
stargazer is.
I know, but a fish appeared. It was part of a failed illusion, but I did not
He wasn't
wear a
wearing
fish.
it.
He's answering that very literally.
That's right. Reefus Maritime, did you attempt to steal anything yesterday?
No. Did not attempt to steal anything. He panicked and took something and then
Stole
gave
it.
it back. He wasn't trying to steal.
You did not give it back yesterday.
Well, he did
It was-
eventually.
It was taken
It was
back.
stolen back.
It
a
was
failed
not
trade attempt.
attempted theft. It was just panicked grabbing.
I was attempting to trade, and then he pulled an axe out, and so I ran. It's like, okay,
The bottle.
with a
Yeah,
bottle.
with the bottle, which you said
To be
you stole.
fair, I'm not metagaming. the intent was to, even if I did have to take it and run, to leave something in exchange of equal or greater value. So
It
whether
is
or
what
not
he said to me as soon as he got back to Lunain.
Also, with respect, intent and impact are two very different things.
right. So the question was like,
He
did you
not
attempt to steal
attempt
something?
To steal.
So that's the very small loophole that he's working with. Just sort of like,
Right.
no, I did not attempt to steal
It's all
something.
about question phrasing.
Yeah, so it's like I just did steal something. Oh.
Right. Now, with respect, Mr. Maritime. What's with the laugh? With respect to Mr. Maritime, Aeseora, Eclipsa, we will also be bringing in a Solain potential witness in regards to an event yesterday,
Okay.
just so you are aware. Do not worry, there will be a separation so that no Solain or Lunain biasness will be able to affect you.
Sure,
Bias.
because there are definitely people there besides us who are not from either one. Right?
When you're...
That's how we fix bias, is making sure that there's a party in the middle who's not from either side.
Why is there bias?
Well, they don't like each other at all.
Oh, I mean, like, I know you guys compete all the time, but
There's a distinct lack of enjoyment with the other's company, especially during tournament time or near tournament time.
So much so that it seems to be a crime to step foot in the other city if you're assigned to one, even if you don't actually belong there. Right?
Yes.
Right,
That is how
which
the
these
law here
terms were
works.
definitely given to us at the time when we got here, when we were forced to pick a side. We
it's
were
alright, it's alright,
definitely
it's alright.
told ahead of time that we weren't
you
allowed
just
to
kind of
go
like
to
stick the
different
hands
places.
up and just it's okay. You know.
Oh, I'm just making sure that all definitely non-biased parties are fully aware that we were not given the rules upon arrival.
Yeah. I don't remember the phrase. Jacob does not remember the phrase, but basically, the fact that I don't know the law doesn't mean I'm immune to breaking it.
Yes. Yeah.
It also means in a place that's so secretive with outsiders and all of that, we should have been fucking told.
With respect, you never did ask. Surely one would think to ask of customs in the area whence they arrive.
We've never been to a place where it was a crime to step foot in another place before.
I
That's
have.
not normal.
Well, apparently Reefus has.
It's okay.
Sure.
Right. Now, Mr. Maritime, are you comfortable with the fact that there will be a Solain member stepping inside?
Absolutely. Are they nice? I'm a little
Well,
rattled. That's the
they
most
are-
I've ever heard her speak.
That's fair. And
No offense.
Not taken.
I cannot directly state whether or not they are nice, but I will say they are professional.
We can work with that.
Is that a non-biased opinion?
It is. As you are aware of the zone of truth, you must either willingly tell the truth or be made aware of whether or not you are telling the truth.
Absolutely.
And I am willingly telling the truth. Okay.
We didn't cast the spell. We wouldn't know if you were.
How about are you in?
thank you.
You're in the zone with us, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't tell that with other people. It's only the person who cast the spell who can tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got it. Anyway,
I'm just calling them on their bullshit.
that's full Aeseora.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like these many rules.
Right.
That's how it is.
And the bartender, whom you saw yesterday, comes in. Right. Now, can you please state your name for the record? Rivera Stoll. And that's. And can you please spell that for the record? Rivera space Stol. Rivera Stoll.
Just like a spelling bee. You
Yeah.
say it at the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence?
My name is Rivera Stoll.
Rivera stole the wine. Wait.
A confession. Bong bong.
Now, Mr. Rivera Stoll, for the record, you are going to be under the effects of the spell Zone of Truth. Are you okay with that? Yes, I am. Now, can you please tell us if this was, or what happened yesterday in regards to this report? An otter came in dressed as a tiefling patron. Got hit in the back of the head with something, which blew the disguise for a moment. I saw he was in Lunain gear. I asked him to leave, and then he attempted to steal alcohol and also my belt, which he successfully stole. Thankfully, though, the tiefling who he was disguised as returned the object's sans belt.
Reefus, do you have someone else's belt?
This is embarrassing. I don't wear pants.
Yes, I can see that. You would not
And
be
they know
allowed
he's
service at my
telling the
tavern.
truth.
Right. Yeah,
No,
we get
no
that.
shoes, no shirt, no service.
Yeah, no otters.
No sun, no service.
Well. Now, Mr. Rivera Stoll, is this the otter of whom you saw yesterday? Yes, it is.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Out of character. If it was actually a changeling
Mhm.
that looked exactly like Reefus, and he said, yes, that's the otter I saw, it would still
Still
show
telling
up
the
as him telling the truth, yeah?
Uh,
But we don't
Because
know
he
that's what
believes
they're.
It looks the same.
Telling the truth.
Is looking at this otter and saying, yes, this is what I saw.
yeah.
I guess keyword would be knowingly.
Yeah, knowingly.
Yeah, so
Unfortunately, we don't knowingly of that plot.
if this were a changeling, technically his yes would still show up as truth under Zone of Truth.
If it
We
were
didn't find
a
that bread at all,
changeling,
did we?
yes.
Yeah. If it were someone disguised as Reefus and it looked like him enough for this man to think it's the same person, then yes. Okay. Cool.
And for clarification, Mr. Maritime, do you recognize Rivera Stoll here?
Oh, and he stands out. I'm sure I've seen him before. I'm good with faces.
With respect, please answer in a yes or no fashion. Do you recognize Rivera Stoll?
Yes.
And in a yes or no answer, did you enter his establishment yesterday?
Yes.
And with a yes or no answer, did you attempt to take any alcohol and or his belt?
I would just say no through the. I guess the or his belt, sort of. Yes. I was wandering when I left. I do not know the boundaries around here. I did wander into the tavern, but I was, things escalated. I panicked and ran, and did happen to grab his belt on the way out.
As well as any alcohol?
I did not attempt to steal alcohol.
But did you grab alcohol?
I grabbed whatever was in front of me.
He does that when he panics.
That is a horrible habit for you to have.
It
I
is rather unfortunate.
I'm not a very, I'm not very. My sleight of hand is very low. Sleight
He does it in his
of
sleep,
hand is
too.
very low, if you will.
Right. Well, I believe we have heard enough for today. For today. Aeseora, Mr. Rivera Stoll, if you'd be so kind as to step out of the room.
What's next?
For you, you're free to go back to Eclipse's abode. Rivera is free to go back to his establishment.
Mm-hmm.
And then there will be fucking, I'm blanking on the term.
Trial?
Sentence?
Sentence. A sentence in order.
We'd like to hear it.
Mr. Maritime, do you consent to that?
Oh, absolutely. She can. I mean, if you want to bring Maltor and Sylvyre as well, I mean.
That would actually be very helpful.
Yes. And for
Do we
clarification,
get character witnesses here?
I think or a fair
It's just
trial.
I don't know. I'm small town politics is very different.
It would only make sense.
With respect, this would not be a trial. This is enough circumstantial evidence to elicit a punishment.
You know, I again still in the zone of truth here. I feel like you keep saying with respect, but I'm feeling less respected every time.
Each time.
Well,
But,
I assure
again-
you that my levels of respect and professionalism have not dropped.
From where they were. Of course not.
Exactly. High respect
Right.
is always top of priority when you're being professional.
Oh, carry on then.
Sure. Now the person who's been talking to us, they're from Lunain, yeah?
Yes.
Is there anyone from Solain helping with this sentence?
Yes, there is actually a Solain officer in presence as well. He is the one who casts Zone of Truth.
Okay.
And then there is a Solain and Lunain recorder, or I forget the actual term for it, but the person who like actually writes down everything.
It'll
Yeah,
come to me.
eventually. There's one of each for purposes of non-biasness.
Uh-huh.
Right. So to clarify, you wish to have Maltor and Sylvyre present during the sentence.
Sure, absolutely.
That would be lovely.
Right. Yes.
Also, if they would have a turn to speak before the sentence was given, just for, we had one witness who was there. There are
I
many
also haven't
sides
had
to one
breakfast.
story.
Well, we can provide you with breakfast.
Thank you.
That sounds lovely.
What do you folks normally eat?
Something strong. And I'll look at the guy from Solain.
Rivera?
No.
Oh, that.
Like whoever's the mediator from Solain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This gives you a thumbs up.
We mentioned
Twice that.
fish earlier, and now that sounds really good. If you could just give me some kind of fish.
Do you have any preference?
None.
Lovely. So, Aeseora, in the meantime, while they are grabbing Maltor and Sylvyre, you are given 2 very hearty plates of steak.
He didn't fucking catch what I was going for at all, did he?
Oh, he did.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not done yet.
Oh, I was like, it would have been really funny.
It would have been
That's
really
fair.
funny. You've been given 2 very large plates of steak. Like, they're the, 22 ounce steaks.
Christ.
Heaping piles of mashed potatoes. And then 2 80 ounces of,
Goddamn right.
of Solain alcohol.
Yeah, one of them's going in my normal bag. The other one, it's happening.
Reefus, you have been given water and tilapia, bluegill, and a sunfish.
Nice.
You can have some of this too if you like.
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
Sylvyre and Maltor, you are asked to come to the area. Air quote station.
Is this
Don't
where
we-
wanna
Yeah, we're gonna
take a
we're gonna
break
take a
before
break
we-
real quick.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Didn't want to.
I just
I
wanted
will
to get
ask
I wanted to
something-
get everyone together first.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just didn't want to
Before we get
jump
there.
into the scene.
And then before we get there, though, do I need a Lunain outfit for this area or something like? Is this a neutral grounds, or should I
This
have
is-
something for the area where I'm at?
This is
This
a
is
neutral
neutral.
ground.
Ah, okay.
You could
Just making
you could
sure.
wear your traditional garb if you wish.
Ha ha! Off with the tunic.
With
It
respect,
clashes.
with respect, keep on the tunic until we get there.
Tunic's back on.
Mine's been off as soon as it could be.
All right,
Right, but we will
we'll
take
take
a break now.
a break.
Right, see you all in a bit. Hello again. We are returned.
Yes.
Alright, Sylvyre, Maltor, you've been escorted to the place.
The place.
The place.
With
An
the thing.
interesting place, indeed. So, what's up? What are we seeing? Who's going to... Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yes. Well, you have been requested to be present during the sentence of one such Reefus Maritime.
They don't do fair trials here, so we just get to jump right to this part instead.
Am I entitled to a lawyer?
The sentence? We weren't invited to the actual trial.
What
Or
trial?
trial by peers? Isn't that what you normally get?
I thought so.
Excuse me.
Yes, Reefus?
I'm just gonna take that cue. I'm sorry if that's rude.
It's not.
Technically, you said we were on our way to the sentencing. It hasn't happened yet. Am I allowed to have a representative speak on my behalf?
Well,
They're recording everything, why not?
we are recording everything. You will have to consent to being under the zone of truth.
Sure.
The spell zone of truth, rather.
No,
Yeah.
the zone where you're supposed to tell the truth.
Yeah. Also
It's
that.
this
Chalk.
It
circle
is
I drew
also
with
that.
chalk right here.
Well, that does happen to
right.
be the radius of zone of truth, so technically, yes.
There's a cat in it already.
And that cat don't lie. It's so my official representation has just arrived, and I take a long look at Maltor and consider,
Just
and then
see
I go
what
to
we got.
Sylvyre.
Yeah.
And Maltor will hear in his head, just let Silver talk, please.
I ain't saying.
And then
Well, with respect to...
I said I ain't saying.
oh, nothing
shit,
good happens
was what
after
I
they
said.
say that.
Yeah.
Fine,
No,
then
to
with-
Aeseora in
that was
Well, then with...
silent.
I was going to say, well, with maximum disrespect then. You'll both have
Yes.
to be subject to the zone of truth and will be asked questions in regards to the events that happened last night, of which Mr. Reefus
course.
Maritime is accused of.
It
Uh,
feels like just the
what's he
same amount
accused of?
respect.
I genuinely don't
theft.
fully know.
Okay. Interesting.
Potential attempted theft of alcohol and then successful theft of when Rivera stole's belt.
Apparently walking into a tavern.
I'm gonna walk
Today.
over. I'm gonna walk over to Sylvyre and Maltor and just kind of look up at both of them and go, "Okay, like I know this looks really bad, but Aeseora is really upset. I have not seen her like this ever. It's genuinely frightening. So I'm just saying, no matter what happens to me, please keep an eye on that. But I told you like 2 days ago in real time or something that I needed a good lawyer.
It's 2 days ago.
Yeah,
In real
that
2
time.
days
sounds
ago,
right.
something like that. I was like, well, here we go.
It's time.
Excellent. Though beforehand, did you get our bread?
No,
Yo, what?
I haven't had. I had to ask for food.
They didn't.
Oh,
Huh.
You didn't.
I don't know how things work here, but small town politics. I don't write contracts very good, but can we? There is magic in a handshake.
Ah, yes.
Guidance.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be... Because, like, it's not going to be in my best interest to make the save. Anyway.
Mhm.
Unfortunately. The guidance might come in handy at
Doesn't
some
have to
point
be
in
for
time.
that.
Yes,
Actually,
exactly.
Yeah,
Guidance
guidance
is a minute
is
with
just for a-
concentration.
it's an ability
Yeah.
check too.
Yep.
So
Good. So,
That charisma.
Right, so for the record, do you both consent to being under the effects of the spell Zone of Truth?
yeah, that's something. Zone of Truth, though, can be a little finicky, definitely. I'm not sure why people use it as often as they do. But I'll do it for this time because that's what you're used to.
And you, Maltor?
What?
Do you consent to being under the effects of the spell Zone of Truth?
I'm not representing anyone.
Indeed, it's only me that you need to worry about.
Yes, well, given that you were requested, we'd also like to ask for your
Oh, we
take on
just
what happened.
were hoping our companions could be here. We didn't need them to speak.
Yes,
I
well,
needed to speak.
Yes. Well,
Don't
obviously,
worry.
he's Reefus's lawyer.
Adding it to the title, adding it
So
to the
for
feed.
clarification,
So it is.
you only wanted them to be here for the purpose of the sentence and not to have them speak.
I just asked if they could be here.
But I'm presuming that I'm now lawyering.
Yes. This is Sylvyre is Reefus's lawyer and therefore should speak before the sentence is given. Maltor, wanted here to be here for the sentence.
I'm
Friends
putting my
and all
hands
that.
in my pocket and like leaning on a wall as far away as I can.
In a dark corner.
Can I insight check Maltor?
Just here for the show.
Right,
By
well,
all
if you are only here for the show, then we will carry on with the sentence, and there will be no need of a lawyer.
But that's what I'm here for. You're ignoring me. I would rather you not. Please.
It's just
they're
a 9,
like that,
Maltor.
don't worry. 23?
Don't know. 23?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oddly enough, it's the angriest you've ever felt me,
At who?
Reefus.
Okay.
I don't catch it, unfortunately.
But
I'm just
still,
happy to see my friends.
Actually,
I do not like being ignored. I'm sorry. But no, I'm here for this purpose. We're not separating because we're here as guests, and I assume Maltor shouldn't be separated from us. We're supposed to be traveling together. And nothing against the Solain, but Maltor is an introvert, and I'm not sure he would survive with Lance without some training of some sort happening going on to there. If it was just dead silent, I don't think there would be any comfort there. Because Maltor is very, like I said, introverted. But that's why Maltor's with me. And me being us. But I would wish to make questions, statements, answers.
It was requested that Maltor be here by Mr. Reefus Maritime. Therefore,
Yes.
your statement is technically invalid, as we're here at request of Maritime, as opposed to...
Either way.
I'm assuming my
Just Reefus is
duty.
fine.
Yes. Well, we would request that...
Let me go ahead into the zone of truth, and I will answer all of your questions as I step on in. What do you wish to ask? Because I have things to say.
All right. Well, were you... just for clarification, you're willingly failing the saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, were you present at the establishment of Rivera Stoll in the territory of the Lunain, a tavern?
Actually, yes, I was there. I was playing at approximately time... I don't know what time it was. But I was playing there from...
before we continue any further, could I get you to spell your name for the record?
It's Sylvyre, spelled with 2 Y's. Sylvyre.
I was good.
Reefus takes it.
I got it wrong.
At your service.
And then just silently catches a look at Maltor. And then puts question marks underneath the 2 that he's taken.
I can't believe they
But
got
yes.
it wrong, Sylvyre.
But that is
Actually,
just
they
the
got
first
it
section
right.
of my name.
They temporarily put it behind the L.
Oh, I thought you said before the L.
No.
And I was
Oh. Well, it is before the L, and it's after the
Technically.
V.
Yeah.
Anyway.
like, okay.
But anyway,
Anyways.
it's Sylvyre, spelled with 2 Y's. Sylvyre. I am an entrepreneur as well as a lawyer. I'm a fighter as well as a bard. I am a multifaceted individual who is with which I am at your various services. Though right now I'm currently service for Reefus. Afterwards, though, we can talk our rates.
And Mr. Sylvyre, you said you were present at the tavern last night?
Yes, I started to play there and was encouraged to participate with everyone else in the various merrymaking. And I did.
So for clarification, in regards to various merrymaking, you are referring to consuming alcohol.
Oh, yes, copious amounts.
Yes, and did you end up intoxicated last night?
Oh, yes. These are, unfortunately, what I'm about to say is mostly conjecture. But I believe it's good conjecture. Because, yes, I was very heavily impaired. I only have the recollection of Maltor in a fight of sorts. I don't really know. I was being carried away at that point.
So for
But-
clarification, Maltor was present.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
But
Mr.
I
Maltor,
have
would you actually
theories.
be willing to testify in regards to events last night?
just say no, just say no. It's the only way to go.
Do I have to?
It would be in your best interest.
But you don't have to. Because I can also testify on Maltor's behalf. Because Maltor was there drinking as well.
I want
And
Mutual
Maltor is the
parties
reason I was able to get
correct.
home. Well, Maltor and a beefcake as well.
And they're going to just kind of ignore Silver. Once again, Maltor, would you be willing to testify in regards to events last night? To the
No,
best of
I
your
won't.
recollection.
I would not.
Stretch my neck out to the zone of truth. Please, I'm here. I can represent Maltor as well. Don't you worry.
Right. Well, so, Mr. Silver,
Mhm.
presuming your testimony, albeit as unreliable as it is,
Mhm.
does not affect anything, we will continue the sentence as originally planned, just so you are aware. If it does not...
Don't worry, I'll be objecting to your sentence no matter what. So, anyway, before you have any more questions, I have theories that I believe I'm an expert on. What I believe is going on, I've been described by this thing, this tiny thing that transforms its face. Someone could say it could look like a Reefus, and or like Maltor,
That was
or
so good.
like myself. It seems that you're looking after someone who has abilities.
Not to interrupt you, Mr. Silver, but
You are interrupting, but go ahead.
respectfully interrupting. It is for the purpose...
That's arguable, but go ahead.
Is for the purpose of the trial, so yes.
Yes.
You are willingly admitting that you have shape-shifting powers as well as the ability to turn into one Reefus Maritime.
Well, not exactly that small. I do have to say, size is a bit of a factor there. You see, I can only compress. Actually, no. Strike that because I misremember my own abilities. This actually might be out of character because I keep forgetting the whole height difference thing. Give me just
He
a
literally
second.
writes everything you say. It's amazing. It's
It is
impressive.
amazing. Give me a second. Yes, I can. I don't usually go short. It's not a feeling I like. But yes, it is something that I, myself, as a changeling, am capable of. But also, it is something that I myself had too many witnesses to me being the thing that doing that thing. But what it means is there is someone here who has observed the multiple faces around. Someone lurking here to try and sow discontent. Someone here with a magic uniform, whatever it's called. There's a specific word for it. There is a specific item
Cloak
of
many
sort.
and many fashions.
It is a cloak of many fashions. Something that is not the most uncommon of magical items, especially in a world such as ours. So, what I'm saying is that Reefus is being framed by a changeling. Who isn't me?
Reefus believes Silver.
This is my
That
conjecture.
helps
Just
us.
sort of-
And Mr. Silver, in your
Mhm.
opinion, how
Mhm.
truly likely do you believe this is, given what you know and have experienced throughout your time in the Solain and Lunain?
I believe it's extremely likely because I know
And
of
with
my
me.
traveling companion's abilities. He is not a changeling. He doesn't have a. I think there's a magical item that can allow you to change your faces, but I believe it is something that's still like a hat of some sort. Reefus does not. The rat hats Reefus
I look
wears-
up at my cafe arcade.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Wait a second.
Mm.
You can test
It-
those. You can test those hats. Those are very unmagical hats that we got while touristing around the holy city. A wonderful
magic
place.
is
You
in
should
the
go
love.
sometime.
You're welcome to look at all of the garments that we have.
Indeed. I wish I had such a garments, which is why, if we capture them, my payment will be their garments. Please.
I gave everybody a hat.
Oh yes, we all have them.
Yes. I'll pull mine out.
It's not sunny enough for the hat. I'm sorry. It's
I understand.
yeah, exactly.
Mine's on now. I'm angry. I want chaos.
It's not that it's gaudy. I swear it's not that it's gaudy. No, I don't care. Yeah, no. But yes, that is what I'm proposing. That you all are sending an innocent man to whatever sentencing that is the case. If this was Solain, I would assume it's trial by combat. If it's Lunain, I'm assuming it's trial.
I think you just wait forever, probably.
No, you'd have to teach us what that is, or tell us what it is eventually. But I'm proposing that until we get a definite, until we find this other being, until we are able to hunt some of them down or something of the like, we should suspend the sentencing until we can prove without a doubt that this is what it is. But doubt has just been presented.
in an incredibly unlikely scenario. In criminal trials, it is
Incredibly likely scenario. Again, who
highly
can change their
unlikely.
faces? Who else can change their faces at will, like what happened?
And what better person to blame it on than the newcomers in a town that obviously has so much animosity against the other one?
You do have
It's
cloaked
such
figures.
an easy time to do this.
You all do probably have cloaked figures hanging out in your town alleyways that are going to be doing suspicious things to people.
With to be fair, almost every building in the Lunain is next to each other, with exception to certain standalone buildings such as Eclipse's abode, as well as the library.
Good to
There
know.
is a
Thank you for
distinct-
telling me.
There's a distinct
See
lack.
places I've been.
Yeah, there's a distinct lack of alleyways. Period. In regards to the Lunain
fun.
and the Solain have elevated, so most alleyways would likely lead to a large drop.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please. Are you sure there's none in Solain? Could you tell me of them, just in case? Any lower buildings that might have alleyways? For my own touristy
And
kind of
the
interests.
Solain guard is going to speak up. There are no alleyways. The only air quote alleyway would be the one that leads into the pizza place.
You guys have
my
a
God, you're
pizza
gonna
place?
get kidnapped behind the pizza store. Holy shit.
I mean, it is some really good pizza. I mean,
Sorry.
like,
Jacob, I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Oh, no,
I mean, it's some really good. That's a really good pizza place. Lance had some leftovers, and even his leftovers.
Have you tried their sun-dried tomatoes?
I have. They were really darn good. I want to try it fresh. We got to do that later today.
Go ahead,
As you
Reefus.
should.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I didn't have anything.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, yes, that is my theory. I believe it's more likely than Reefus somehow getting the ability to change faces. He is an otter who he can see in the dark, and he can stealth, and he can throw a boomerang.
I can only do one of those things now.
What?
I mean, I can still see in the dark, just not very
Oh, yeah.
well.
Look, he's come on some hard times, I assume.
And I haven't thrown the boomerang in a while, but I assume I'm still okay
You
at
can
that.
throw a boomerang still. You're capable.
But
You're a good.
Reefus,
You're.
you can't change your face at will, can you?
He's not in the zone of truth right now.
He is in the zone of truth right
Yes,
now.
he is.
Wait, he is in the zone of
Oh,
truth.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
one not in the zone of truth is Maltor, who
yeah,
is
and
refusing
I
to
passed
testify.
my save though.
Well, you would
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
They would still know if you lied.
I
Before you
Haven't-
answer that, out of character. Think.
He can't do that at will.
Yes, he can think at will.
No,
Oh,
he can. Fuck you. He can't. He cannot change his face at will.
I have a disguise kit, and I'll pull it out, and it's just like a very cheesy, like fake facial hair, and I do have it in my.
oh yeah, the mustache. I think you wore it
Well,
at some point in time.
Well, in regards to that, then, why don't we simply ask Reefus if he has the ability to magically transform himself? Mr. Maritime, do you have the ability to magically transform yourself through any means?
Yes, but not
So many people
necessarily
do.
willing. There's.
It
and
was,
I'm
in
sorry,
fact,
Sil-
willingly last time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Sylvyre. You're doing a great job. With all respect, there's something inside of me that takes
Usually it's
over.
called a heart.
It's
Out of
more
character.
than that.
Out of character.
It's wink.
Wink.
It's it. I don't know how much of my appearance it changes, but it.
Riff.
Yeah, my dog is barking when I'm trying to have a dramatic moment, which is classic.
Of course.
So, I'm not. We share a body, and so, yes, I can magically alter my appearance, and then I'm gonna just look him dead in the eye, and I'm going to, or whatever, eye or eyes plural, whatever you call whatever's going on with Reefus' face, but and I'm actually going to let the Crimson Moon kind of take over a little bit and say, but if that were to happen, you would know.
and I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna actually message you what to state as in the takeover. Crimson Moon is going to testify.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
I'm sorry, I'm a slow typer.
It's okay. It adds
That's
to
fine.
the drama.
You guys are waiting
Everybody's
to
just
see.
waiting for the jury or some shit. That's how
No.
trials work. It's all panic and
It's
silence.
just sort of-
I also like the fact
Sorry,
that
I just-
Aeseora is just fuming in a corner with a beanie on.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Team.
you can visibly see that she fucking hates this, which is not common.
Now, Jake,
Also, now she's wearing the hat from
the cap.
Yeah, the cap that Reefus bought.
Okay,
If it changes with.
I have DM'd it to you as opposed to
Yeah.
All right, now lower your vocal range, Jacob.
Do you need me to
Oh,
do
sorry.
the CM voice for
No.
reference?
Oh no, because there's CM's voice and there's Reefus's voice, and then there's Reefus's voice being controlled by somebody else. And just sort of both eyes go purple now, like the other eye matches the one, and Reefus is going. Or not even I actually. I do get to speak in the third person this time. Reefus is going to like levitate slightly off the ground.
Via tentacles, please.
So Aeseora, you always have detect magic up, so you can see the tentacles coming from his back, very Dr. Octopus style, and
also a
but-
zone of enchantment magic, because Zone of Truth.
and they're not the same color as they normally are though, because normally they're his kind of purple. They're purple with his kind of teal to them. This is much more of a dark purple, dark red, like twisting magenta is the word I'm looking for, kind of spiraling together, holding him up a little bit, and it'll just be like, Reefus Maritime did transform into Maltor, and the neck will turn a little further than it probably physically should. Be like, consequences of action.
It's disturbing. I've never seen him do that before.
Highly.
Also, you stay here because you owe me money. You, Mister.
so much more than that, Changeling.
Yes, you do. You owe me so much more. You ate a pearl of power. That is a magical item worth at least 500 gold, and I demand you to eventually pay that off.
Do you know what Fae tastes like?
No, I assume it is. Wait, fate or Fae?
Fae.
And with
I
that,
assume it's just-
zoop.
I assume it's disgusting. Oh, he's gone.
Oh. I did walk into that tavern. I didn't intend to steal anything. I was looking to trade to get just something for my friend. Things got out of hand. Things got goofy. Something hit me and threw off the illusion, and when the axe came out, I panicked. I've been anxious since I got here. I was still intending to leave something for trade, but it was taken from me before I could, and I panicked and I ran because I didn't want to get my friends in trouble. And I'm sorry for bringing all of you into this. And I'm just going to turn and look at Maltor. I wasn't trying to steal. I was just scared. And then kind of turn back and go, I understand if I've broken the rules, even if I didn't know them, but I don't know how anything works out here. Maybe I'm not supposed to be out here. I've tried really hard to be good for people. Just the concept of them in general, just people. But I don't know if I'm safe for people. So yeah, good timing. This is my soundtrack in the back. She does not like the Reefus voice at all.
She's so sad.
I know it. You don't listen to her. She's spoiled.
No, it adds,
to it.
It does.
And whatever you decide to do with me for this, again, while the intent wasn't harmful, the actions still were. And whatever you decide to do is probably better off for everybody else.
My heart.
It's so touching, but also
I'm a serious actor, guys.
Seriously.
You did a good
You
job.
did a great job.
It's such a
Oh,
good
yes.
job that the dog
the dog is sad for you.
Robin cries for you.
Yes, well,
Please sponsor us PetSmart.
please sponsor us PetSmart. Or Petco, whichever.
Whoever.
Either one.
No,
But either way.
preferably PetSmart.
No offense, Petco.
No, Petco.
Respectfully.
PetSmart's just close to us.
Support your local veterinarian
Support
instead of
your
a chain.
Spay and neuter your pets.
I mean, yes, that too.
Adopt,
Find
don't
your local
shop.
himbo and give sentence.
Anyways, given
Well.
the admission of guilt and confession, I do believe that is a fairly open and shut case in regards to as far as it goes. And with the admission and the accepting of guilt, even through a lack of understanding, we will in fact lessen the sentence. However, you must still be punished due to the law. As such, we will, as opposed to having you, well, it's better off not saying the other one.
Killed.
I've been honest. You can be too.
Rather than having you detained without a set date, and having it reflect fully on Eclipsa as you are in fact their guest, you will instead simply be locked down here until the date of the tournament, in which you will still be allowed to participate. However, you must also be marked with as an indication that a crime has been committed.
So I get to sit in a cell where nothing happens and just wait till the tournament starts?
As well as be marked, yes.
What's the difference between that and the Lunain?
You can actually walk around in the Lunain.
Fair enough.
Is the mark a patch?
No.
Okay.
See, did you Nathaniel Hawthorne me here? Like,
Will this reflect on Eclipsa?
Yes.
Is it a brand?
Well, if someone else stays, can it not?
Unfortunately, as you're acting as her guest, it will affect her no matter what.
that's fine. Her prior record will help her out. I can't bring her down.
As well, with that in mind, Reefus, I suppose, do you wish for everyone here to be present during the marking, or do you wish for them to leave?
Again, was the marking a brand? Or is this going to be a painful process?
It will not be painful, no.
Is it temporary?
Just,
No.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Just keep Maltor if they want to stay.
Maltor, do you wish to stay?
Yeah,
You don't have to. I understand.
no, no, I'll stay.
Well, then, in regards to Mr. Maritime's wishes, Aeseora, Sylvyre, would you please step out? You'll be free
25 insight on Maltor.
Oof. You could there. This is this is
My
hitting
favorite feeling.
on one of my beliefs about the world. Like, kind of one of the worst beliefs about the world coming true. And it's, like, messing with my mind.
Because you were mad at him before, but now...
It's gone.
Okay.
Can I give anybody my things?
Oh, you can.
I can, you can take them.
Yeah, with exception to weapons, you can keep everything on you.
Okay. Do I have permission to give them things?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'll walk over to Sylvyre, and I'll just kind of unstrap the buckler shield on my forearm. It's just a clam, and hand that to you. Like,
Guard it.
darn
I
it.
won't sell it.
And then, but as I do, I'm gonna try and sleight of hand the wand of smiles underneath it to him.
Well, let's see if you can beat a. What's the pass? I keep
I
forgetting.
mean, you don't
passive,
have to even sleight of hand.
Oh, I'm
but-
not hiding it from Sylvyre.
Hiding it from the
I'm hiding it from everybody else.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, everyone else.
Okay. What's my sleight of hand? 18.
In theory, I didn't even notice it.
I don't see it. I'm, for once...
Oh, the guard nat 20.
Ah, well, the guard knows.
Well, the guard knows that it's a wand has been passed.
It's a stick.
It's a weapon.
Mhm.
Air
Okay.
quote.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to Aeseora and just pull out the songbird, give it a couple of spins, and just kind of hand it to her. And something else. Also, I'm sorry, I've got a lot of things. My blue jay bird pipes, and I have cartographer's tools. Figure out how this place works.
We'll have lots of time.
This is mentally.
Mhm.
I gotta do the Professor X thing to distinguish. Yeah, and then yeah, that'll be it. And I'll come back and just stand next to Maltor.
And with exception to the boomerang, you are fully unarmed now.
I got a longbow. You guys want that? I don't use it.
Give us the arrows.
Here you go.
Yes. And if you would, with the boomerang as well.
I don't know if I physically can. That's not a...
If you would humor an attempt.
I'm scared.
It's just a boomerang.
It has some capabilities.
And
No,
this
it's not.
and this eye is just a replacement for cosmetics.
And that voice you heard was just him doing a voice.
What voice?
Yes. Well,
Probably.
I had a conversation with.
once again, if you would elicit an
Oh.
attempt, if you attempt it, we will acknowledge it, and if we are physically unable to move it, that's that.
You're welcome to try. I don't feel comfortable trying.
And so, as the Lunain guard attempts to get it off of Reefus's back, it's like physically pulling Reefus up.
And yeah, and
It's
I
like
am
when I tried to do it the
Yeah.
first night.
I am
Yeah.
spaced out completely. Like it's just sort of the distant. Because I'm in my head just going like, We don't need more trouble. Nothing good comes of this. You're the one that talks of consequences.
Yes, and you
You
are
also
finally
what
obtaining
just
the
happened if you-
consequences of your own actions, Reefus.
Yes, I can feel the pleasure in your
Intent and
voice.
impact are two very different things, and you would do wise to learn the difference.
You would do wise to learn when to teach a lesson and make a point, and when to just amuse yourself. You've got power.
To be fair,
You don't need to
Reefus,
flex it.
To be fair, Reefus, I did teach you the lesson, and you ignored it.
Because fairness is what you're about. Click.
Right. But anyway, so once again, it's like, wee. Like,
Yeah, very serious conversation happening while I'm being thrown around like a rag doll.
the Solain
don't
guard, like,
think
assists,
so.
and you're, like, perfectly horizontal, like...
I really
Okay.
don't think this is gonna work.
I think you're correct.
If all of you saw what just happened when that confession was going on, we think it would be best if you were to stop fucking with that.
Noted. And they will
Also,
set
my
Reef-
back hurts.
Also noted. We will, and they're gonna set Reefus down. Well, once again, if Aeseora, Sylvyre, if you'd be so kind as to step out.
Thank you. Both of you. For everything.
Go get him.
You're
Or
welcome.
you got this, or some sort of encouragement. We'll see you in a little bit. You'll be fine,
It'll be
I suppose.
just as lonely there.
As long as you have your imagination. I'm not good in these situations. Ta-ta
No,
for
you're
now.
not.
I understand.
I'll hold the mental link with Reefus for another hour.
Right.
But also,
I will explain to him that he confessed.
He kind of knew. I kind of knew. I didn't know, but I suspected.
Yeah.
And out of character question for you and for clarification, to double check, there are 13 phases of the moon.
Well, there's a 28-day cycle.
Yeah, but like phases, like hard distinguished phases, right? Or no?
14, that would be.
14. Okay.
Well, I mean, technically it would be 28. It's just, visually speaking, it would be 14.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
But
asking.
since one is the new moon, which would be nothing, that's why it's the 13.
Okay, that is what I'm asking specifically.
Yeah.
but also before we're separated outside, I could just at least tell Aeseora, you have libraries still. You should, when you have the chance, look up the Soyo-kun or something of the like. That might be a good thing to look up. And
Yes.
also, I don't know what else. Faye in general. Faye dealing with him and Faye, something of the like, something kind of like that. Might be good. Libraries have that thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what I can do in the Solain. It's fun, but I don't think there's anything worthwhile finding out there. Yeah,
Or anything interesting.
I know it's interesting, but I'm not sure I can do anything to further myself on there. And now that border patrols are going to be even more strict, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a little what I wanted to do earlier. So, oh well. I'll entertain myself. Don't you worry. You too somehow. If we need to, you were thrown a piece of bread, saying that maybe we could train tomorrow, and
Well,
and
probably
during that
not
training we
in-
could converse again. Then Lance must not
You
have
were
thrown
thrown
a
a piece of bread.
There's a
You
bread
threw-
with your name
threw
on it
bread.
somewhere.
They have parcel
Don't
pictures.
loaf around. Someone might take it.
They have parcel pictures. It's an entertaining service, just like everything there.
So sesame.
Dang it. So yeah, that note that whatever's coming to you, it had my idea. It's no longer valid anymore. But still, if you find things out, we're training tomorrow at just after lunchtime. Come find us at the arena or whatever the common training ground is. Lance told us there's a thing, and you all might be
think
allowed
we
in.
can still go there, so yes.
Yeah. Yes. So if you find out anything interesting or need us to do anything, find us there.
We'll try. Let's do
Yes.
this daily.
Excellent.
Please.
We'll try for daily training before we have our fight.
Yes. All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Reefus, Maltor, you and Eclipsa are led further down into the building, where it starts getting like much colder. Maltor, you're the one who feels it the most because you know. And at the end, there's a what is now being a quote-unquote makeshift cell. It's essentially a bunch of spears that have been like stabbed into the ground and in the wall. And additionally there is a bucket, or what appears to be a bucket with a like long pole sticking out of it, and it is it has like a foggish like wispiness coming out of it and draping over and onto the ground. Well, Eclipsa, I know you know what to do. And she's just gonna nod and take off the armor for her back specifically, and along it you would see 12 phases of the moon in like a stark white along her back in various like kind of going like ooh, you know, avoiding the spine because you know. And then you see the guard take out the stick. It appears to be like a wrought iron poker, essentially, used for branding. But it is covered in pure white, and it is stamped on her back for a few seconds and then pulled away, making 13 phases of the moon total. And then, Mr. Maritime, do you have a specific location you would prefer?
Yeah, but my mother told me not to say that out loud. But,
well,
you know,
use the professional term then. We're all adults.
Okay, do it yourself. I am. Do you understand the persecution that otter folk get everywhere we go?
No, I don't.
We're animals to most of you. We're cute. We smile. Everything's great. Everything's fun. Nothing ever really bothers us.
Mr. Maritime, you do realize that here you are considered a full person, correct? And you are being treated as such. Do not diminish yourself.
It was done for me. And I'll just hold both wrists up together. Like that. And just kind of present them.
And they're gonna simply poke the back of your, or like the right here.
Yeah, forearm.
Yeah, like the very bottom of the forearm. And it's gonna split it across the two. And it doesn't hurt at all.
Physically.
Good.
Yeah, emotionally it hurts. Physically it does not. It is simply cryo branding, so your fur is just a different color. In the shape of a crescent moon. Right, sorry.
The way that I inscribed the ukulele a little bit, I'm going to kind of do the same thing and just kind of like trace my claw over that brand some, and I'm going to cast I'm just going to very lightly cast sort of like Eldritch Blast into it to kind of turn it into a crimson color.
Okay.
Aesthetics.
I understand. Fun fact, cryo branding doesn't hurt.
No.
It just
Still
permanently
branding.
It's still branding, but it just permanently changes the color of fur.
Yeah.
Oh.
Vaguely called it, but not quite.
Vaguely called it.
Vaguely.
Right.
Good enough for me.
Yes. Well, Maltor, you have fulfilled your duty here in watching the sentence as per request of Mr. Maritime. You and Eclipsa are free to return back to your respective abodes.
Can I stay here for just a bit?
Absolutely.
Is everyone just standing like
Yep.
everyone's just still standing there? Fuck. I'm sorry.
How close are they to us?
They're within like a feasible distance, like within 5-10 feet.
Is it too much to ask to just have like a quick conversation
By all means, have a quick conversation. We'll be here.
away from you?
Gonna take 5 feet back.
Cute. And then I'll just try and keep things. Actually,
I'm gonna
Can
kneel
I-
down if that's not offensive.
nah, I know better by now. So there's a lot of CM going on up here in the old noggin, and I know that I asked him once before, but I also don't necessarily trust anything he says. And could I do anything? Could I try and speak telepathically with Maltor if I let CM do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can try.
Yeah, so we'll give that a shot. And just because he's been in my dream before.
Mhm.
So, yeah, just sort of, it's still my voice, but it's not my magic, if that makes any sense. I don't know how familiar Maltor is with the feeling of magic besides Aeseora being in his head, but
Would I be able to? I don't think I would be able to tell.
You'd be able to tell in this instance. It is a
yeah,
very
it's like it's like
very
talking
okay.
to somebody you know, but they just changed to a brand new cologne that's very different. Like your pheromones are thrown off.
It's
Okay.
it more in this sense. It's a whereas it'd be akin to familiarity with Aeseora. This one is like an oppressive, like silent loneliness as a feeling,
But with this adorable voice,
but with that adorable voice.
you don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything.
Can do that too.
I guess so. I'm learning that there's things I can try and they just happen. But I think I lose a little bit more Reefus every time.
Be careful with that.
I think it's a little late for that. I'm here to tell you to be careful. Because if this
Okay.
thing... No, it's not. If this thing keeps doing that, Malta, you're the one I trust to do the right thing at the right moment. When we first entered that castle together, you were immediately challenged to some, duel with Rickon. This guy's a living legend. 700 years of defeats and victories and lessons. Most people would have just left the entire area. You grabbed your sword and you walked up there.
It was trained.
Lance and Eclipse the whole way here, they kicked your ass up one side and down the other. When I swear, the voice is very different. So, but it's like trying to get through. It's like starts to get through and then gets pushed back. And you just got up and kept learning and never made an excuse. When the moment comes when it hits the fan, you do the right thing. And that's what heroes do, and that's what people remember. So if this continues the way it's going,
Right.
that's what I'll need.
You want me to kill you?
I want you to stop him.
I don't want to go down that kind of path. Because you don't deserve to die for this. And I'm kind of sick and tired of good people be the one that have to die for this.
I mean, I don't want to die either, for the record. I mean,
Yeah. So,
But if this
how
thing,
about we
but if
find
this-
another way, okay?
well, that's the goal.
Yeah,
Absolutely. But
just something else. You know, Aeseora's can figure something else.
I
She's-
believe it.
Sylvyre can weasel out of pretty much anything.
Absolutely. And I've met some weasels. And, but if Mama Cinnamon has always told me that if, no matter how strong of a bridge you build, make sure the net is stronger beneath. I need you to be my net. And I'm sorry to ask that of you because I think of everybody I've met on this wacky couple of weeks, months. I think your brain is broken very similarly to mine. And so I think I understand more than most what I'm asking.
Yeah, guess that's what I'm fated for.
You're fated for what you choose to do. And you always choose right. Luck is just an excuse for the narrative. High five.
High five. I'll get you.
No guidance.
Yeah, no.
Just
Hopefully we can come and visit.
oh yeah.
Anything you want from the Solain?
If you could get that belt.
Ah, shit. Where did you drop it?
Down. That's all. I just got out of there.
I'll go look.
I trust you.
Kind of look over to the people just down there.
I'll look over at them too and just kind of let the eyes both go purple for just a second and then bring them back.
Okay.
We get
But-
visitation rights. Yeah?
I'm sure it could be arranged.
I would like that to be arranged, I think.
Yes, well.
Alright.
Okay.
Good luck.
Don't need it.
That's all. Just kind of go to the nearest sitting stone or whatever.
And with that, Maltor, you are escorted out of the building. Once again, you are free to return to your respective abodes.
I am going back to the Lance's place.
Okay.
Is he there?
And probably Silver? Question mark.
Yeah, why not? So how'd it go? Wasn't pleasant, I imagine.
No.
We played Uno. There was balloons. It was
Fun.
great.
You missed out. No. I mean, the branding didn't seem to hurt at all, luckily. But
It was
yeah.
branding. Of course it was branding. But there wasn't. It wasn't fire and flames and all that.
Nah, it just changed his fur.
Oh, it's harmless. Oh, interesting. I could just be covered up. Well, whatever their justice system determines is the case. Well, there went my idea.
Could have been so much worse, so I guess we got lucky.
I'm glad there was confession, I suppose.
Yeah, they did the right thing.
I swear, if that dastard of a demon didn't come in, I could have gotten that. I could have gotten away with it. I mean, we could have gotten that delayed or something. That he angers me.
I have to go look for a belt.
Your pants don't fit?
No, the
All I want more than anything is a Skull Check official merchandise belt. That's it. I don't care if we sell nothing else.
Okay.
Just a belt.
Oh boy.
yeah, it's the bartenders. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, if you can't find that one, I can always purchase. I bet I can get you one at a good deal.
I'll go look if I can't find it. If I
Look.
can't find it.
I hope you do well. Bardic inspiration.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I honestly, I still might just kind of walk around with you anyway because Lance is great here. I don't weight lift, and I need to find that pizza fresh. So we should go get that.
Yeah, I
Just not go into the alleyway nearby.
Yeah, don't go in the alleyway.
Well, alone. If you're there, it might be better.
Don't go near any alleyways. And I kind of want to take a walk.
Excellent. Lance, do you need us to pick you up anything while we're gone?
Can you give me some pizza?
Yeah, we're gonna get you some
Can you
pizza.
give me sun-dried tomato pizza?
Of course, isn't that their specialty?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. As good as it is, I do have to also have just a cheese one to test. I need to see what I need to judge it based on its own merits without the tomato as well.
Understandable.
Yes, indeed. But yes, we'll be back with pizza.
Aeseora?
I'm just gonna live in the library until it's time to talk to people.
Okay.
Unless something else happens.
You can find things in the library.
Oof. Okay. I'm trying to get away from you at some point.
Me?
Yeah.
Maltor's memoirs. I'm trying to get away from you at some point. Bye, Maltor.
Bye, Maltor.
Well, depends how you can attempt to distract Sylvyre. How could you distract such a shrewd person?
Throw one
I'm
gold
not-
on the floor in the opposite direction.
Look, money.
What?
Oh shit!
No, it'd be turned to you. How much is it? I don't know if it's worth my time yet. Tell me.
I don't know. I can't see. I'm blind. I don't.
It's a pile's worth?
Oh, no.
I know, 3 gold.
But no, I don't know how. Right now, he's just content looking around, but there could be other ways. Convince him to stay
You
somewhere.
can get him drunk again.
I mean, yes,
Oh.
that is an option.
Or maybe if we're getting to the pizza place, like, can you go order? There's a lot of people. It's.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'll wait in line.
I'll go.
Stay right
I'll go
there.
look for that. I'll be just check belts. Shit out.
All right. Go on. Don't get lost. Don't go in the alleyways.
No.
Even though that's my thing, apparently. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, watch out for hooded people.
Yeah, Maltor just. I just start to like wander around and trying not to, but they start to tear up. And I don't know if I'll find the belt, but I am somewhat looking for it.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
With Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Is there anything to add to that, or
Investigation
Search?
or perception? Whichever
let's
you
go
prefer.
Perception. 16.
You do end up finding the belt. It's a little trampled.
I'll try to bring it back to Sylvyre for prestidigitation. But yeah.
Alrighty. And then as we wind down for the rest of this episode, we will pan back to our good friend Reefus Maritime, sitting alone in his cell.
Alone?
No, it's not all bad, Reefus. Because unlike me, you won't have to sit here without anyone.
Be more like them. We can do that. What did you have in mind?
I don't know what you mean, Reefus.
Of course you don't.
I just want you to be who you are and respect me, because I've done nothing but be nice to you.
In that order?
Yes.
Why me?
Do you want the honest answer or the answer you can comprehend?
Shame you can't do both.
I feel at the moment the honest answer might be a little overwhelming.
Well, I mean, I don't think you can blame me for not necessarily trusting me what is supposed to be the honest answer anyway, but why don't you just tell me what you're going to tell me anyway?
Reefus, do you know what I was doing when you found me?
Being embarrassed of being stuck in an anchor?
Well, the anchor was stuck on me, but that's semantics. I was sitting there waiting for you. Because out of every millennia, lifetime, whatever you want to call it, that I have lived alone in that one specific spot, every time I've been found by someone, you were the one who took it the best, who I figured would help me the most in winning a bet. Because, Reefus, I was trapped there, believe it or not. And I had to make a bet with two gods to get my freedom. And out of every single person that I've met in every single lifetime, you've been the one who changed me the most.
Your appreciation is weird.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's a first.
See, Reefus, I've been trying to teach you the lessons that you taught me many times. And if it makes you feel better, in honesty, you're my favorite Reefus.
I'm your only Reefus.
Wow.
What happens to you if I die?
Then we go back. I sit in that spot yet again, as I have thousands of times before.
The others. The, tendrils.
What about them?
What? Are they a separate conscious as well? Because they feel different than you.
Technically, yes. What they are is more of your doubt, disbelief, mistrust in not only me, but in everyone else that you secretly refuse to admit. They'll go away eventually.
What? How do you win this bet? What happens to me, whether you win or lose?
Well, if I lose the bet, as I have done for... I've lost track of many times, then we just continue again and again and again and again. If I win the bet, then I am set free, and I am made a better person. You will be free to live yourself, or live your life as Reefus Maritime. If you're asking if you'll still have powers that I have granted you, then yes. But you'll be free of the big, scary Crimson Moon. If that's what you really
I never
want.
said you were scary. You're still Seymour to me.
With respect, I would appreciate it if you do not use that name.
There's a lot of things I'd appreciate if you didn't do. So we're going to have to compromise on that one. But then what? When you're free. To make such a bet where you could lose over and over and over again. To be evened out by the chance of succeeding only once.
Then, Reefus,
There's
when I win, then I'll get to die.
just you get to die.
You'll understand eventually.
I think I do now. But good relationships are about compromise. Working together to achieve a common goal that we may not even know what that is. I think there's a reason that I think there were powers even beyond your own that aligned you picking Reefus Lunain Maritime. And if you were willing to share the wheel of the ship, not even 50-50, some days you can be 60-40. I think we can both accomplish what we want.
Reefus,
Because this
I
back
will-
and forth is going
Sorry.
to get me killed, and it's going to keep you trapped.
as well. It begins with you not blaming me for every single one of your problems. If you
And
do
with
that,
you accepting blame for some of them.
I will accept blame for what I have done. But if you agree upon those, you can have some of my power. What you can handle. Lest you want to throw up seawater again.
You'd be surprised what I could live through.
I've seen everything you can live through, Reefus. Everything. Now, good night.
And that's why you picked me. Good night.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We'll be calling it there, and I hope you enjoyed this rather serious session.
Fun.
Yes.
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Please sponsor us.
My room is so hot. I'm so
Or-
ready to turn on the
but-
Are we still
AC.
doing episodes?
Oh, always.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just assume so.
Well,
I
there's
just
like
want
5 million of them.
Yeah, there's-
SVU's the big one.
This is Law and Order Reefus Victims Unit.
What did I say? Special. Hang on.
Special
victims.
Venarius Unit.
Yeah, Special Venarius Unit.
SVU.
There we go.
Yep.
Perfect.
Silver Venarius Unit.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
All right.
Oh boy. All right.
Thank you once again for joining us, and we will see
Thanks
you
for
next
watching.
week.
Next week live. Proper
Next
time
week
Tuesday.
live for Southern Hospitality.
Oh, snap.
It is Southern
I
Hospitality.
gotta get to
that
work.
Wow.
Yeah.
time
Have a
flies.
lovely
Excellent.
rest of
Hang
your
on.
day.
I gotta change that mindset.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.